All right. We lit.
Right,
Timer is started.
Yeah.
Ready, man? Sure. You can talk, man.
Yeah, no.
Silent.
I just don't do I've never done a podcast before.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and gentlefolk alike. You have joined us for another week, another day, another reason to say, hey.
Stop.
You're listening to the Lazies Sports Podcast. I am your sensationally electric host at Krustilski or Julio, and I am joined by
Tired Boy 2.0.
Ooh, see, if you guys have been listening, we had a Tired Boy appearance when Eddie a couple weeks ago, but we'll get into it.
Hold on.
1 o'clock in the morning recording.
You definitely not Tired Boy 2.0. You Tired Boy 3.0. All right, because I was definitely 2.0.
And also joined by
a happy Giants fan for the first time in about 7 weeks. At Sauce McGee 2_ on Twitter, and I will go ask Madden. Yeah.
And today we have a very special guest. Very special because we are blood related, but we're all brothers here. We're all family. We all do what we do, and we get through it. We're joined by
Aiden Cruz, #Angel, works at Walmart, hates his place. Don't happy about that.
#hates his job.
#really hate the place because he couldn't get a PS5 and he worked there.
He working at
They don't care about
Shout
us, man.
out
They
to
don't care
the
about
PS5 that dropped today. I ain't gonna see you in my crib until maybe January, February.
February, definitely for me.
But welcome to the world, new generation. And welcome to the podcast, Angel, our special guest, who is a New England Patriots fan.
Who else? New England Patriots.
Just the Patriots.
What about NBA, man?
Lakers Nation. I ain't won a championship.
He's been a Lakers fan from before LeBron. Though. See, it's different with me because I'm a LeBron stan. But we did it, man. We won the title, bro. We did it. It's so crazy, bro. And our LA Dodgers, bro. We did it, bro.
I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm a Yankees fan. Let's not do that.
But Angel,
wait. Yep. Baseball pod time. There we go,
gentlemen,
man. Yep.
That was our MLB talk for the day. Good job.
Aaron Judge,
Good job.
Blew it.
Hey, hey, Babe Ruth used to play baseball, right?
Man,
Let's fucking go. Babe Ruth, Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into week 9 and how wild that was, let's do a quick little shout out to our boy who started working out here being great. Sad
Tired boy. Let's go.
Tired for a reason. Let's get it, young lad. And we're happy he here with us, man, rocking with us. And let's get into it, boys.
Nah, he dead ass was trying to go to bed.
He was like, I'm tired. I'm too tired for this shit.
Ben?
Oh, let's go.
When we get video, you guys are gonna see, man. He's tired as hell, man.
Yeah, he is.
But wild week in the NFL, boys. Let's start with our weekly pick'ems and how we did. Let's go with Eddie, who's had an extremely strong 5 weeks, 4-week run, bro. You had a great October, bro.
Okay.
But it's
dropped off this Sunday.
9-5 this week, man.
My boy, as soon as November hit, man, downhill, bro.
Already November.
Hey, he's trying his best though, man. Ben still leading the season record, but he went 10-4. He had a couple picks this week, and we'll go over there where he definitely earned that 10-4 record. And your boy, we're aiming for 500. It's not my fault we accidentally go 12-2. It's not my fault. What we aiming for, boys? Lucked out. Listen, you have no idea. I had a terrible October.
Okay, I'm going for 1.0000 straight 100 to the max.
You about to go 3-0. We'll get there, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what?
We got a special guest
3?
picker.
Or should we give him 5, man?
3? 5? 6?
5? What you think, man? Should we give him a whole week? Whole week worth of picks?
Say no more.
Okay.
We love it. You know what? We should just combine their picks together because we don't know if he's gonna be alive by the time we get to that point.
Our boy really about to pass out, and it's wild.
It's a hard-working man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, stop.
By the way,
and he work in retail, so
and that's non-stop. We've all been there at this table, and if you're listening, you've been there too. Yeah, this man Angel, our special guest, he one of those people that like can be a manager at where he's at, but he don't want to do it. That's how much he hates that place.
I really feel your pain on there, man, because I was a manager at Dunkin', man, and immediately regretted as soon as he took my good coworkers away, man.
Managing other people.
Look, the pay is good. It's just more of the hypocrisy and the favoritism that works in that place that kills the vibe.
This at every job, man. I think and then our boy learning right now, man. He'll get to a point where it's like, oh, okay, well I work pretty hard, but because you like this person,
they're gonna get the job before you do.
That
you see that a lot.
That's fair. That's corporate America. And that's what it is. We also, before we get into these picks, we just passed a pretty big event this week. Pretty big event last week, I mean. And we're talking about the trade deadline. No, we're talking about the election, ladies and gentlemen. We're not a political show, but one of the most stressful weeks in America's history is finally coming to a close. We have a new president, it seems like, and not really going to clap or whatever because we don't, we're not a political show, so whatever
Biden.
you affiliate.
That's all I gotta say, man.
I'm a Steelers fan. We got
no Trump, we good.
Oh yeah, so this is our anti-Trump show.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chick-fil-A.
You fired.
Hey, we can make Trump jokes again.
Hey, Trump, you fired.
Hey, what the fuck is that? I was thinking about the Gabagool guy for some reason.
Hey, where's the Gabagool? You motherfucker. Oh.
And right now, guys, I just want you, if you're listening to this, I just want to set the scene. To my left, we have a tired gentleman who's grinding right now. To my right, we have some elite gentlemen. And what are we doing? We watching the Tennessee game. So
getting demolished right now.
As a little special tidbit, we're going to let you know that we are watching the game live. The score is 34-17.
Who winning?
The Colts are winning.
Who'd you pick?
And let's get into this real quick. We already did because when we have shows like this.
The Colts, but they're getting.
No, you did it.
No, you
did
it.
I did not pick the Colts.
You picked the motherfucking
Guys,
Titans.
I asked this man twice. I was like, "Who'd you pick, man? Who'd you pick?" He said the Tennessee Titans along with me.
It's a conspiracy.
Wow.
Whoever number 38 is, what a play, man. Let's go. Nah, that's TJ Carey. Let's go, man.
So as you can hear us, we're reacting to it and we're watching it live, which is fun. If you guys want something like this legit, once we get our camera stuff going, the podcast has already talked about doing a live viewing. So we'll get there. Pretty sure Giants and Dallas play a second time. We can figure it out. But yeah, so we can talk about that pick. I picked Tennessee. Me and Ben picked Tennessee. Eddie picked Indianapolis. And right now at 34-17 with 6 minutes and 57 seconds left, looks like Eddie's starting the weekly pick 1-0.
Yeah, man.
4th and 3.
Tannehill. Oh, man. Man, Tannehill on a 4th and 3 just threw a pass to John Newsmith and
he mad right now. He just like, bro, what is
big
this?
Big fucking bum Tannehill is, and you got an 88 overall Madden. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's so sad, bro.
Get out of here.
I mean, he had one lucky good second half of the season. That's what they gave him 88.
No, it was literally this season that they gave him an 88. He was like an 82 overall, and they boosted him up like 6 points.
I did not even know. I thought they gave him the 88 because of the second half of the season.
It was this year.
I don't really like Tannehill.
Nah, I don't mind Tannehill, but to overrate him that much.
Yeah, Tannehill, he's a good quarterback.
He is like an elite game manager.
He's a good quarterback, but he rides off of Derrick Henry. Because Derrick Henry's that power offense. Cousins. If he don't have Derrick Henry there,
I would take Tannehill over Kirk Cousins.
That's what, but because
Kirk Cousins can't win Monday night primetime games. He just can't. And when we need him the most, he's just gonna be like, let me just not.
I don't know if you know, we have a segment called Dook University, like Poopy Dookie.
Not affiliated with the Blue Devils.
Not with the Blue Devils. This is literally like Duke, and Kirk Cousins was our dean one time. Yeah. We it's a fun segment. We'll let you in on it this week.
The only way Kirk is gonna go over Tannehill if he starts winning primetime games. But until then,
it's over for that though. I think Kirk is already at an age where it's like he is who he is. So, by the way, guys, we also have some more COVID news. One especially hits close to home, which sucks as far as like the football world, not like home. So more COVID's coochie news. We do have our Duke University. We have somebody in Duke that has a golden jacket. We'll get to that point later, folks. If you watch Week 9, and if you're aware, you might know who we talking about. A gold jacket member who is now in Duke University.
Hey, man, he's very familiar with their former team, man.
We'll get there. We'll get there. That's called a tease in the business, Angel. We'll get there. But first, ladies and gentlemen, how did Ben get to 10-4? How did I get to 12-2? How did Eddie get to 9-5?
Don't mention that, man.
Here's one of the losses. I don't want to skip. I'm going to skip ahead. That Seattle Buffalo game killed all of us, ladies and gentlemen. That was a clean sweep. That was easy. That was easy, but we'll get there. Let's start with Thursday night football. Green Bay at 49ers, 34-17. That was a clean sweep for us. Easy dub. Let's move on to anything to say about Aaron Rodgers.
He's cool.
Top two and MVP vote.
Top
right?
three.
Top
three. I'll give him top three.
Top three.
I
still got
that score was predictable, though. I mean, with the Niners injuries and all that, I'm pretty sure the Green Bay was going to take over.
It was great to see, man. Let me tell you.
That was my line, bro. I was going to say that.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, man.
Angels of Savage stepping on segments. Our next game, Tired Boy picking Jacksonville. Texans at Jacksonville, final score 27-25. Me and Eddie.
I forgot Gardner Minshew got injured, bro.
Hey, but Jake Luton.
Yo,
he pretty good.
I want the podcast to know that I was with Eddie, and then we were watching whatever, and Jake Luton did that spin run thing, and I was like, bro, please write his name in the chat because I don't want to forget it. Jake Luton.
He had that deep pass too.
Jake the Snake Luton, which was his second pass in the game, was that deep pass.
He was willing to be a slinger out there, but
27
Texans
to 25,
were not playing.
boys.
Keep him in for the rest of the year. I mean, you're going to lose Minshew.
Even though Doug Marone said that Gardner Minshew is progressing, I don't know.
No, that record don't say otherwise.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Jake the Snake, boy.
They just released too much of their top players and just let them go. So at this
They know
point,
what
you
they
got
do,
to...
You know what they weren't accounting for? They probably were like, okay, we're going to suck. We'll win a game here and there, but nobody's going to be worse than us. New York Jets.
Things changed, man. As soon as Telvin Smith decided to
retire. Yeah.
I always forget that at one point he proclaimed himself the best number 50 in the league, bro. All right, he was talented as hell, man. No hate towards him at all, bro. Because when it was Telvin Smith versus Ryan Shazier, that was a fun year, man. Because Telvin was balling the fuck out.
It all started with Telvin Smith, but the real culprit is Shad Khan, man. Either the GM or the owner.
Yep.
Sell the team, bro. Nobody
terrible,
likes
bro.
you. You really over the years you lost Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
You lost Bouye.
Yep.
No, wait. I think
Bouye gone.
Bouye's gone, right?
Bouye gone.
Yep,
Calais is gone.
Calais.
Ngakwe gone.
Ngakwe.
This goes on.
Leonard Fournette.
Allen Robinson.
Yeah, both Allens.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson and Hearns. But Hearns, I mean, he was kind of
he had like a flash.
He had an unfortunate
Allen
injury.
But Allen Robinson's a clear.
Yeah.
He's a clear dude.
Yeah, New York.
We had a crash, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. It's life.
Man.
It's not
Effing.
how it crashes, it's how you get over the crash.
Ooh.
Speaking of getting over a crash, there's a team that's been burning, and it's been burning, and then last Sunday they said, fuck it, we're not burning no more. We are the New York Football Giants, and we are getting another W.
Let's go.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's talk before we get there.
Who'd you pick?
I picked. Oh man, hold on. All right, so Eddie and Ben picked New York. I picked Washington because they almost beat them last time.
Needed it, man.
The reason why our boy Ben, Tired Boy, is so happy is because the Giants win now propels Dallas to the 3rd pick in the draft. So our draft order top 5 is the New York Jets, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Football Giants, and the Washington Redskins.
Who?
Oh. Sorry, that was Morgan Freeman.
Oh, man. Now we got to kick you out the pod, bro.
Yeah, Angel, welcome to the pod, buddy. This is actually your show now.
I'm not doing that. I can't take over here.
The
first podcast,
football
man.
team. And to round out the 6th pick is the LA Chargers. And if you guys want to laugh at the fucking Houston Texans have the 7th pick, but it's Miami's pick. Which, Miami is officially in a playoff spot.
Oh, they are now?
Yeah, because they've been running games.
Right now, the Miami Dolphins would be facing the Kansas City Chiefs.
And I got the
Dolphins.
That's
a matchup. That's a matchup, boys. That's a matchup.
Nah, I'm lying. Free. If the playoffs started today, man, free real estate no matter what.
Free real estate. Shout out to Chiz. But 23-20 win. It was so great. I knew I picked the Washington Redskins. Dang it! The Washington football team. I know I picked the Washington football team, but I want you to know I was rooting for the New York football team.
Yeah, why? Because you're a New Yorker.
Because I was a New Yorker, you know, and I was born in there.
I was rooting for the Giants because I just wanted them to win a game at this point.
At this point,
I feel like the Jets should go 0-16 and the Giants
the Jets are going to go 0-16. The Giants deserve to win way more games than the record
because their offense has played pretty decent. They just never had the luck of the table for them.
Honestly, the defense has been carrying them in these games, and the offense has been playing like hot ass. Besides the last two games, the game against the Bucks, we did pretty good. Daniel Jones threw a late throw to Deion Lewis, which should have been the PI. We know that. And then this game is Washington, so I'm not gonna get happy over it because Daniel Jones is 5-17 as a starting quarterback currently in the NFL, and 4 of those wins are against Washington.
One of those wins against the Bucks,
and one of those wins is against the Bucks. Only
Jameis Bucks.
Hey, Jameis threw for like 450 yards that game.
That's right. Let him know.
Janoris Jenkins was torching. No, Janoris Jenkins was literally burnt fucking toast against Mike Evans. I think it was Matt Gay who missed the game-winning field goal that gave the Giants the win. So Daniel Jones should really be 4-18.
Yeah, technically.
But he's not.
He could really be 3-19 if the football team, the first time we played this year, they missed a 2-point conversion. So
yeah, to win the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, arms have gone.
I'm not sold. I do believe that we could win a division if we beat the Eagles this week, but I'm not really sold yet. This week,
you guys, that game against the Bucks showed me everything to know that I need to stop being so harsh on Joe Judge, because if you guys don't know, Joe Judge told Golden Tate they didn't even take Golden Tate to the Washington game.
He said,
there was not a leak in the locker room. There was not nobody that was like, nah, that's messed up. They asked Joe Judge why. He said, that's just not how we run things around here. And no questions. It was like, okay, hey. He said what he said. Much respect. Next game. The dumbest interception call I've ever seen in my entire life. Ravens at Colts. 24-10. This game was it was going the Colts' way. Jonathan Taylor fumbles. Miami, the Ravens recover and score a touchdown, and then it was over after. And you guys can look up the highlight of Marcus Peters' interception. That was the worst. I do remember seeing it, and I was like, "Yo!" But it's kind of like a blurred memory right now. So I might have to look it up. He caught the ball, took 1-2, but it didn't survive anything else. It boop. The ref
he didn't have possession going down with the ball.
Baltimore challenges it, I believe, and the referees ruled that because he took the 2 steps, it was called a pick, and
that's not the rule.
It didn't even survive. It didn't even survive.
The rule is, even if you gotta have full possession of the football going down.
The worst interception call I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. This is awful.
The worst interception call
they called it. The crazy thing is they called it incomplete at first, then they reviewed it, and then. I don't know, man. Tony Corrente called multiple games this week, man, because apparently...
Ooh, Tony Corrente's a superstar. We'll get there in a second.
Man,
we'll get there in a second, man.
That is not a pick, man.
Ain't no way that's not a pick.
They dead-ass called that a pick, ladies and gentlemen.
That is nasty.
But Baltimore, me and Ben picked. Indianapolis was Eddie's pick. Angel, you have something to say?
I felt like Indianapolis should have fought a little bit more after that fumble.
Man, I'm sorry.
But they kind of gave up afterwards.
I picked Indy, and it don't matter because they won this week. Well, they're winning currently. 2-minute warning. So, they redeemed themselves. I knew...
they did.
It's the Ravens, man.
Bless up Indy. Bless up Darius Leonard, man. Greatest. Next game, Detroit at Minnesota. We all picked I'm kidding. We all picked Minnesota. Final score 34-20. Easy win. Dalvin Cook, MVP conversation for me, top 5.
Top 4.
That's respect. Top 4, bro.
Can't put him at 5.
Dalvin Cook has really been cooking as of late. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you did there.
Let Dalvin cook, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying
I feel like if the Vikings just give it to Dalvin Cook and let him actually do his work, the Vikings may have a chance to make the playoffs. But if they try to depend it too much on Kirk, they probably miss.
It's over. They literally fall apart.
Yeah.
Ben, any Minnesota? Anything about this game?
It was easy. That was an easy pick. Garbage ass Detroit, and Stafford wasn't starting.
Oh yeah, Stafford was dealing with COVID's coaching, man.
Yep. Yes, he was. COVID's coaching. Too tight, man. Too tight and wet to resist, man. And they love themselves that COVID's coochie. Next game, Chicago at Tennessee. Tennessee wins. Chicago with a late surge. 24-17 was the final score. We all picked Tennessee there. That was pretty easy pick.
They got to put back Mitchell Trubisky. What they doing?
He's out for the season, I believe.
What?
Is
no. They just took a
He got
bench
injured as well.
Who?
Trubisky got injured.
Oh, I think he was dealing with an injury.
Nah, I think he was dealing with a mental injury. Like
they just ran it on 3rd and 9. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, like Mitchell, they need to put back Mitchell. Nick Foles is not the solve. I mean, Mitchell isn't the greatest quarterback, but Nick Foles isn't obviously going to save your season this year. Unless you're just hoping the defense stays a put and then just run the ball or something.
Huh.
And they have a really great defense.
They have an amazing defense. But the offense is not going to.
Mitch Trubisky is dealing with a shoulder injury.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. He's been dealing with it for 3 weeks, and
Mahomes pretty healthy, huh?
And Watson.
But
it's crazy is he's been injured for 3 weeks, and they didn't put him on injured reserve. They literally, because injury reserve is at least a minimum of 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
and
which is a great rule.
Nah, Mitch, you're ass anyways. Man.
Yeah, but because the report was, he was benched for Nick Foles. Turns out they think he's injured with a shoulder problem.
Nah, they trying to keep his name. They try to keep his name intact, but
they know what's up. They know damn well.
They know that one season wasn't enough to move up from pick 3 to pick 2 and send more.
Yeah, then they trust on Nick Foles, and I forgot who was on First Take, and they were saying Nick Foles, he's a good quarterback, but he's not a starter. And mostly he's a bench guy. When he won the Super Bowl, he was a bench guy with the Eagles. When every time he started, you look at his record, he's not nothing to show.
Agreed. Foles had a lucky ass playoff run with I can't even give credit to the Eagles. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I was about to call.
Touchdowns that
I was about to say a good roster and a good coach, but nah, fuck you, Eagles.
I'm just saying two touchdowns that weren't called that were called touchdowns that wasn't.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
that was a fair game. Good job.
What are you talking about? They even replayed it. And the announcers were saying that was not a touchdown.
By that year's definition, it was.
Yeah, sad. Before we continue with these picks,
let me write it in.
I just want to let y'all know the final score of this game that's currently live.
Well, 34-17.
34-17. Indianapolis Colts beat the Tennessee Titans.
Luckily, me and Ben scratched our picks.
No, the fuck y'all did it.
Is that facts?
No, the fuck y'all did it. But yeah, man, I just gotta remind y'all that I picked the Colts. Yes.
Eddie starts 1-0.
Yeah.
I give you a clap, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, our next game.
I appreciate you.
The return of Christian McCaffrey brought the exit of Christian McCaffrey
again.
33-31. Free real estate. Chiefs, Panthers. This was a great game, man. Teddy Two Gloves earned a lot of people's respect. Teddy Bridgewater.
He almost had him. He almost had the Chiefs.
He almost had
there.
him.
I gotta you gave credit to Joe Judge. I gotta give credit to Matt Rule.
Mm-hmm.
Ruley, whatever the fuck his last name is.
The man's went for a 60-some yard field goal. I respect the fuck out of that.
Bro.
I respect that.
And what he done with the team? I mean, the team don't look too terrible.
The team doesn't look terrible at all. They do have to fix secondary issues. Like, you guys still got Trey Boston starting at safety. Come on, man. He's not the one, man.
I feel like the Panthers now got to start really, if they draft, go defense now. Get young guns to actually help out that secondary.
It's really unfortunate because what would Luke Kuechly would have done if he didn't retire early? Like, I understand, injuries suck. Yeah.
Especially with this defense.
Because he definitely would have been a nice little field general out there for them.
Man, who knows, man? He's one of those guys that I think might have just needed a mental year off, and he didn't want to deal with this COVID shit, but he didn't want to. Oh, he retired before the COVID.
Yeah, he died a year before COVID.
I was gonna say like
he did. Yeah,
everybody thought Andrew Luck took a mental year off, but he's still retired.
He's done. Yeah, and Andrew Luck done. They never gave him that line to protect him.
They did.
That's sad,
they gave
man.
him 1 year, but he was still injury prone. That's not like okay. Yeah, the first 4 seasons with Chuck Pagano. Yeah, okay, I agree. The line was shitty, but like, come on, they drafted Quentin Nelson and Braden Smith. And
Anthony Costanzo upped his play once Quentin Nelson got there.
Yeah.
Hey,
no
man.
excuse.
At one point, the first half of the season, they were considered the worst offensive line. Then after the week 8, it became the best offensive line in the NFL.
And that happens, man. Certain teams just like, all right, second half of the season, let's wake up, and they wake up, man.
I don't know what that coach said to them, but the offensive line was not playing.
Wake your asses up. Speaking of a team that didn't wake up, Seattle at Buffalo, 44-34. Our MVP pick had 4 turnovers.
God damn it.
Man, Russ.
But yeah, he's been considered.
Okay. My number one MVP.
I'm kidding. He was definitely my number 1 pick, but
man, I'm trying to put.
he still is number 1. He still is number 1.
He still is after this game. I don't think they'll take him out of number 1 pick.
He was number 1, but now he's 1B. I gotta put Mr. Free Real Estate up there at 1 now because he's 25 touchdowns and 1 pick. You can't deny that, man.
If not free real estate, then definitely
Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, who?
Oh yeah, you're gonna.
Who the fuck is
Hey,
real estate?
Angel, I don't know if you watch Chisel Adonis a lot, but when Patrick Mahomes scored a touchdown, he'd be like, "You know why he scored?" And then it's the meme like, "It's free real estate." Yeah,
so I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it.
But like
Hey,
it was
welcome to the
one.
pod.
It was 1 week. It was the Chiefs and the Jets.
I know, right? Oh, but shirt under his
Over here, man. Man, go to bed, man. But yeah, there was 1 week where Mahomes. It was Mahomes versus the Jets, and it was like, who are you picking and why is it the Chiefs? Like
the Chiefs,
real shit though.
Yeah.
We all picked Kansas City, we all picked Tennessee, so we're on a winning streak, and then we all fucking picked Seattle. So that was a straight L.
Man, yeah.
This one, Denver at Atlanta, 34-27. The Broncos.
I'm shocked that Atlanta won.
You know what's
Denver
crazy?
was going to win that one.
You know what's crazy?
Pick Denver.
Hold on. We didn't even talk about how Josh Allen had a good game or nothing.
I also wanted to say about Carolina. That boy Brian Burns, man, look out for that young guy, bro.
Yeah, like
that boy's starting to break out, bro.
They got, the line with Brian Burns, Derek Brown, and Eater Gross Matos.
He's starting to show out, man.
I'm so happy for Eater Gross Matos, man, because he right in his senior season, he put himself up in that little tier.
Mm-hmm.
He's not up there, but okay, this kid might develop into something, and he is, and that's dope. It's good to see that from my draft nerds out there. It's always great, especially Brian Burns doing pretty well now. That's awesome, man.
What about Eli Apple? No.
I was rooting for Eli. No, man. Fuck those corners.
Josh Allen.
Except for Xavier Howard.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he did good.
Yes, Josh Allen, though.
No, Stephon Diggs has been a very great blessing for him.
What?
Leading receiver.
Bro, last year, there was a stat. Last year, through 16 games, he had 69 catches. And this year, through, I think, 9 weeks, he has 69 catches already.
Yeah.
So everybody thought he was gonna have a problem with Josh Allen because he was inaccurate, blah blah blah. But
he just needed that.
He needed that one. That number one.
He just needed to get away from Kirk Cousins.
Real talk. Hey,
Stephon Diggs is a great receiver. He was at one point he was just at a bad place. He was at a place where he wasn't gonna win the Super Bowl. They were going to try to explore options to get him a natural number 2. I mean, no diss to Adam Thielen. He's a good wide receiver, but.
He not my supremo, my number 1. That's for sure.
Like Adam Thielen?
Yeah,
he's
he
good.
make my team any day.
Yeah,
he on my team any day of the week. But I'm not picking you. 61,666. That's scary.
I know.
That is the amount of passing yards Phillip Rivers has. Now
5th most in NFL
he
history.
Definitely. We were gonna talk about it when Week 10 came up with the first game, but since it's live. Yes, Phillip Rivers has passed Dan Marino.
Yep.
And he moved up to 5th all-time in passing yards. Yep. Shout out to
that man still don't
Phillip
have a ring.
Rivers. I'm sorry, Rivers.
That man still don't have that. Now I'm not saying that as a joke, as I knocked him, but that many yards that did career, and he still don't have that ring. That's kind of sad for him, but he's he could throw it.
Nah, he good, man. He had a chance.
He could have won a ring if heard somebody called a pick six in that Pats game, and
and they fumbled, bro.
Instead of like downing it, he fumbled.
Nah, it wasn't even a pick six. He caught a pick, and then it was Marlon McCree, bro. Marlon McCree, cornerback for the Chargers in like 08. He got struck by, I think it was either Stallworth or Gaffney, Jabbar Gaffney. And,
Jabbar Gaffney.
And it was over after that, man. You know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't give Brady too much chances.
But yeah,
fuck Tom Brady as the New England Patriot. Our next game.
6 rings though, so I don't want to hear that.
Okay, my organization has
hey
6
man,
rings
welcome
too.
to the pod, man.
Your organization has 6 rings. One quarterback has 6 rings total was 1.
This is not.
Coulda had
This
eight.
is not
Coulda
why
had eight.
we brought you here.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I could have had 9.
Yeah, he could have had 9. Could have had 9 with you on.
Our next game, Raiders at Los Angeles Chargers, 31-26. Me and Ben went with the Las Vegas Raiders. Eddie decided to go with the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Oops. Eddie went with the Los Angeles Chargers.
What people don't know, well, people probably do know, but what I didn't know is because I didn't watch this game. This game came down to the final play.
Yes, literally the final
and
play.
whoever that cornerback was for the Raiders, I tried to. I should have put his name in the chat because that was another name like Jake Lutton.
That's football,
bruh.
Saved
it was
the
literally
whole
a touchdown
season.
catch, and he. Oh man, the pass deflection, man.
Man, Chargers
a
got
catch.
no.
It was a catch, and then he literally just
The
ripped
Chargers
it out,
got
man.
no luck though. They got no
They
luck.
don't.
Win.
Not at all.
Like they, it seemed like they're gonna win the game and then somehow lose.
Is Derwin over the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Derwin?
Derwin's out again.
Man.
I think it was his Achilles.
I feel like it would be different if he was out there.
Derwin is one of my favorite players, man, and it's so sad that he only got his 1 rookie year, man, because Derwin is a problem. Our next game, which is probably going to be considered a top 5 game of the entire season, 34-31 win due to a Zane Gonzalez 49-yard field goal that was short. It wasn't wide left. It wasn't wide right, ladies and gentlemen. It was short, 49 yards, 34-31. My partners in oh no, me and Eddie went with Miami.
Oh, I thought y'all both picked Arizona.
No, we went with Miami. Ben went with Arizona. Yeah, man, 34-31.
Tua's showing
Tua's a dude, man.
Tua's you got to keep him
Tua's
as starter.
Hey, after he threw like what 90 passing yards week 1,
93. Yep, people was like,
Nah.
But he was balling.
I mean, the Cardinals defense isn't.
Tell me, man, they opened up the playbook for him.
Yeah,
it's about
it was
time.
beautiful, bro. Final stat line for our boy Tua: 20 for 28, 248 yards, 2 touchdowns. On the opposite, though, we want to talk about the future being in great hands. Kyler Murray goes for 21 for 26, 283 with 3 touchdowns. Once again, that third touchdown being the game-winning touchdown. And he rushed for a touchdown as well.
But he ran for
Kyler Murray. He's just
whoa! Wait a second. Okay. He also had 11 carries for 106 yards and a touchdown. Mr. Kyler Murray had a fucking day.
I could just imagine all 100 of those yards of him and his little legs.
The one that say he runs like a badass kid.
Also known stat, he's one of the only players in history that's ever rushed, passed for over 200 some change for 3 touchdowns and also rushed for 100 and a touchdown.
Yawn, ESPN stat, yawn.
You know,
I'm just pointing it out.
He's having through 8 weeks. Him and Lamar Jackson's unanimous MVP season, he's almost maybe.
Nah, I think he surpassed him in yards.
Yeah, he's like 7%.
I didn't even know,
better.
Bro. I didn't even know Lamar had 2,600 passing yards last year.
Yeah, that boy.
That's wild for an MVP unanimous. I thought he had at least 3 stacks, man. That's wild, man.
I think it was because last year he had over 1,000 yards rushing, and he led the Baltimore Ravens to almost a perfect season. Man, that's why they voted him really.
Michael Vick's 2010 season, he started like 12 games. He had like 3,100 passing yards, about 30 total touchdowns, and like 4 picks.
Jesus.
And they gave Brady the MVP. It was one of those seasons, man.
Yeah, but it was one of those Brady. He's an old man. The fact that he's doing it at this age type shit. That was literally the narrative.
Because they're saying it now. 10 years ago, he's 30, man. He was like 30, 33. That ain't nothing. That was nothing to it. A regular quarterback. Like we seen Brett Favre do those numbers. We seen Peyton have those numbers. We seen Joe Montana have them. Like 33 is not that old for a quarterback.
No, but I
Like
mean,
Michael Vick
39,
after.
40.
like I said, they low key just really needed a reason to
Yeah, I
give
know.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, dude, you're Brady, bro. And they, hey,
There we go.
gotta give him.
Ooh, they're
But-
showing the AFC playoff picture currently. The Steelers are the first seed. The Chiefs are the second seed.
Yikes.
Bills are the third seed. Colts are now the fourth seed. While the Ravens, the wild card race, the fifth seed is the Ravens. The Titans were the sixth seed,
and the Raiders were the
Raiders were the seventh seed.
Raiders are they're 5-3.
I believe I'm going to rewind this because shout out to YouTube TV.
5-3.
Yep, the Raiders are the seventh seed with 5-3.
Then the the Browns, Dolphins.
The Browns, Dolphins, Broncos, and Patriots are currently in the hunt. But really, it's the Browns and the Dolphins because the Broncos and the Patriots are 3-5. Boom.
Anything can happen in the next couple.
Nah, man, I know you're a Patriots fan, but
I'm saying in the perspective of anything can happen, even though
Cam
It's a whole playlist, by the way, of the highlights that's about to play. So I'm just
Cam
gonna let
ain't
that-
really been super Cam.
Joe Flacco.
This man was super Cam against the Jets. Oh man, ooh, that man's looking nice on these. Okay.
Our next game, wow, that was. But once again, Dolphins, Cardinals, what a great game. Futures in great hands. Speaking of futures being in great hands, Mason Rudolph. I'm not gonna get there. Let's get to the next game. 24-19, and still the only undefeated team in the NFL. Your Pittsburgh Steelers. 24-19 win. Ugly ass win. Let me stop being ha 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 on some real shit. Guys, we need to figure the shit out. Keith, what the fuck is TJ Watt covering CeeDee Lamb for? Why the fuck is Vince Williams on Michael fucking Gallup? Let's figure this shit out, bro. Defensive line, wake the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? Zeke, y'all worried about Zeke and this man Gary Gilbert was escaping the pocket,
Yeah,
man.
literally
That's
almost like
disgusting,
Gary
man.
Gilbert get a dub off.
Disgusting.
And his
That was
first career start in-
that was a close loss.
Cornerbacks.
penalties, bro.
Was that his first career start, Gary Gilbert?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
First NFL start.
No
He was
way.
drafted in
The
2014.
missed penalties, bro, killed us.
Yeah.
Tony Corrente. Ben had to see it for himself. I've been saying for years, Tony Corrente is a fucking buffoon. His officiating crew, fucking buffoons. It is what it
Look,
is.
to be honest, in my opinion, I feel like this game wasn't the Steelers beat the Cowboys. This game, Cowboys beat the Cowboys themselves.
Yeah.
They had them 19-6.
They had us 13 zip at one point.
13 zip, and I feel like they kind of left the pedal on Garrett Gilbert. Some questionable passes.
I thought Gary Gilbert played a great game.
He played great, and he almost beat y'all. Don't get me wrong, but some missed penalties. I agree. There was some missed penalties that should have been called that were not. But this is more of a line of the Cowboys beat the Cowboys themselves. This game.
Hey, Dak.
Prescott.
That's it.
Dak probably would have beat us.
Yep.
Most likely. But, yep.
I mean, but congratulations to Pittsburgh being 8-0. I mean,
Thanks,
they haven't
man,
done it
you
in a
know what I'm
while.
saying? Thank you. You see, Angel, because you don't be on this pod like that, so I don't really be hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
congrats, bro. Good job, your team.
Wait,
He also doesn't hear you mentioning a Steeler almost every other fucking second.
That's why I
What we
don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't do that. I give you 11 reasons, Chase Claypool reasons
Oh
why.
yeah, yep.
Our next game, by the way, that was one of the only games we had score predictions for. Eddie guessed 35-6. I said 35 zip to be disrespectful. Benjamin guessed I don't care. Which was his score prediction.
He just want that
I
pick.
don't care. We all picked Pittsburgh, but Dallas, hell of a fight. Best game they've played in all three phases since the Dak Prescott injury. You boys fought.
Still
Mike
in the
McCarthy finally looked. Mike Nolan, we'll talk about you. You got a little special spot later for calling the same defense the entire fourth quarter. But we'll get there. Our next game, woo! Ben picked Tampa Bay. Eddie picked Tampa Bay, but I thought, you know what? I think New Orleans is going to take this one. New Orleans wins 38-3. Tampa Bay Gronkaneers had the worst game of their season.
Yeah, we literally had that game in the background, like watching it.
Yeah, bro,
And it was
it's just
just like
It was a
the
sad game.
hell, man.
Yeah, Tom
What
Brady
is
can play
wrong
so. the Buccaneers can play so great up until they play the Saints, because then they get squashed by the Saints in the first game too.
Yeah. But it wasn't like.
But it was such an ugly game still. Man.
At least Tampa scored though. Like.
Yeah,
that's
like,
why AB was out there.
AB
did.
AB made his debut. He got 3 catches, right? I believe.
Yeah, AB, Antonio Brown
debuted at number 81.
31. Yeah,
just put the Tampa Bay
3
Warriors.
catches for 31 yards. Tom Brady would finish with 209 yards, 3 interceptions. And meanwhile, the Saints, Drew Brees would end with 222 yards and 4 touchdowns. This fucker Taysom Hill even came in and threw for 48 yards. Jameis Winston completed 1 pass for 12 yards. It was a wild game to watch.
All I'm saying is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are trying to build a team like the Warriors did in the NBA.
Who?
Damn.
The Buccaneers.
You mean the Tampa Bay?
Buccaneers? Come on, bro.
But think about it. They got Brady. They got Gronk. They got Mike Evans. Now they got Antonio Brown. They got.
This is literally a 1 to 2 year rental.
They're trying to win the Super Bowl for the one. That's why they got all. Yeah, they're trying to win one.
Like I said, the Giants really exposed them. Like when they played the Monday night, and they really didn't look good against a really good team in the Saints.
Terribly called defensive game for Todd Bowles.
Can we talk about how Taysom Hill finessed the Saints for $16 million?
Yeah,
bro, 5 plays a game, bro. With Army knife. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Taysom Hill, 7 carries for 54 yards, 2 passes for 48 yards. He didn't even score.
That boy probably.
I'm glad y'all working it out though. Good job.
$550,000 for that game. That whole check.
Just for nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just to sort of hurdle.
To be honest, he sits back there and just waits for the one play call. Oh yeah, I get to make money now. And then walks back there.
I promise you, if they start him over Jameis, if Breeze either retires or gets injured.
I mean, Breeze, he's been talking about, he got a couple years left. And then,
I
don't know. He
mentally has a couple years left.
But does his body?
That right arm is done.
That right arm is dead.
That shit is noodled. Bro, it's literally a noodle strand.
Mr.
Literally in the boiling water still, about to dissolve.
As soon as it's like, oh man.
Yeah, bro. It's
and our final game of week 9, officially putting us past the halfway point in the NFL. Patriots at Jets. See, Angel, here's something special we like to do. Whenever and if Ben was awake, he probably would have had more energy for the Dallas thing. But we each get a second to have a biased take about what we saw from our team. So Eddie got to tell you how you felt about the Giants win. But we all I had my little thing. So New England Patriots win 30-27. You guys literally pulled it out at the very last second. Look. How are we feeling, buddy?
Look, that was a close game for a minute there. I thought we was going to lose.
We all picked New England, by the way. Go ahead.
That's good. I thought we was going to lose to the Jets. I'm not going to lie. At one point, it looked like it. But, Cam pulled it out. The whole offense did. I'm most impressed by Jacoby Myers. He's really been showing he wants to be a top receiver for our team. I just want for the best next week. 3-5. If you got any chance of the playoff, we really got to win out from here.
You guys got a cakewalk. No, I'm lying.
We got
That's
Baltimore
the Steelers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but unbiased opinion. Unbiased opinion. Yeah, the Patriots. I love the fact that we won there. We finally won a game. Lost 2 weeks in a row. Sad. Okay. And Cam didn't turn over the ball too much.
Let's get it.
I didn't watch this game, so we're watching the highlights in the background.
Yeah.
And I looked at the TV. Every time I look back at the TV, I see this man, Joe Flacco. Listen,
Joe Flacco was really doubting our defense. No, I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Flacco finished the game 18-25, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Bro, he threw I think it was a 50 or 60 yard pass to Brashad Perriman. He stepped up and threw it like it was a midfield pass. Yeah, but that shit was
wearing that purple
bomb.
again, right?
Yeah, he threw that shit to Jacoby Jones in the Denver game, bro, in the playoffs, bro. It literally looked like that. He still got that arm,
with 274 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah, he had to throw a little bit more touchdowns.
Jacoby Myers with 12 receptions for 169 yards. Okay, Angel.
He didn't get impressive, but he's really impressive, man.
Okay. And
And Kill
J.C.
Henry
Jackson
step
with a
up.
pick, even though he was getting burnt all night.
He
Okay,
was.
He was getting burnt.
Yeah,
I
usually
watched the game, but
he's one of our top cornerbacks, but he was getting.
he was
Jacoby
getting
Myers is number 16.
busy.
Yeah.
busy
Yeah, nah,
burnt,
we're
bro.
watching. Yeah, I'm watching these. I'm
Yeah,
watching
Jacoby Myers, man.
right
He,
now.
it's shameful because we were talking and Kill Harry be our top receiver, but he keeps getting injured.
I really could have had DK Metcalf.
You're drafting
Drafted
the Kill
Kill.
Harry over DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, Paris
No, we
Campbell.
No, we
Yeah,
drafted him
no.
2 years ago.
No, that's the same draft class, bro.
For real?
Yes,
What the?
that is the same draft class. And y'all also could have had Slayton. I mean, Slayton's a 5th-round pick, but like, I mean,
Yes.
y'all also could have had Deontay
All I'm saying
Johnson
is,
too.
all I'm saying is that they drafted Kyle Duggar in the first round, which I was not okay with. I get it, you want to go defense, but at the end of the day, it's just like
They drafted Kyle Duggar in the 1st round this past season.
Yeah, I was there. Everyone getting good picks, and then next minute later, the
Nice
Pacers
and
draft.
added. He hasn't been. What? Kyle Duggar has not been doing that good in
Real
this
life.
year. No.
Yeah.
That boy's a Madden goat though. That's
Kyle Duggar.
what the hell,
Oh,
Joe?
there goes J.C. Jackson's pick.
What the
That
hell,
kind
Joe
of redeemed
Flacco?
himself, but still had a sloppy game.
Shout out to J.C. Jackson.
He
for
should
getting
have been
that
better.
pick. If Flacco got an arm still, like he probably had an arm to.
Man, they yeah, you know what they did. We saw yo Flacco. Why you trying to win this game, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, another thing, Damian Harris.
Damian
He's-
Harris
he's a-
has been
he's a
an
good-
underrated
he-
fantasy guy
He
this year.
got
Yes,
injured,
yeah.
chest
But
injury.
It's either Damian Harris 1 week or it's Rex Burkhead with 60 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Belichick might not be able to develop receivers, but he knows a good running back, bro. He knows,
Man.
and he knows, bro.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because it's either James White or freaking Kevin Falk. It don't fucking
Chris
matter.
Hogan. No, man.
Chris Hogan is. Ooh, shout out to Demir
Let's
Bird.
go, Demir Bird.
Ooh.
Happy for Demir Bird. Good. Oh, Cam go. Okay.
So as the highlights of that game comes to a close, ladies and gentlemen, once again, just to recap, Week 9 for the Lazies, our season records. Number 1, 76, 40, and 1. By the way, these picks are kind of wild, man. Like 76, 40, and 1 for Benjamin, 73, 43, and 1 for me, and 70, 42, and 1 for Eddie.
I was mid playing.
Wait, 73 and 43 for you, and I'm back in 3rd?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
because the last 2 weeks,
Back
bro.
in last place.
And I had a great last week.
Oh my god, you're back in last place. Oh man.
Now before we get to, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm actually gonna do it again. Now before we get to NBA rumors, today's actually gonna be a nice little NBA talk day. We got a lot of trade rumors and a lot of action going on, or potentially can go on. So we'll go through a list of that real quick. As our boy Nick Folk kicks it right through the middle, sending the Patriots to a 3-5 record,
Yes!
and sending the Jets to 0-9. Number 1 draft.
We're gonna pretty sure we're gonna see that
pick.
0-16 at the end.
Before we end and start off with NBA trade talk and
LNBA.
draft talk, the Pittsburgh Steelers, yes, are 8-0 for the first time in franchise history, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Also, the Jets are 0-9 for the first time in franchise history.
Yep. What a wild, and Avery Williamson literally went from 0-9 to 8-0. That
Literally,
is
yeah, he
crazy.
literally went to sleep.
I think they
0-9.
had this weird, this stat. Just has a stat where I believe they're the first team to start the 2 seasons in a row 0-2.
Jesus.
Not a lot of teams do that, but yeah, I think it's 0-2. I was reading it, and they were saying that they're the first team to ever do that.
Jets are terrible. Man.
I don't know.
And each of their first drives ends in a 3-and-out.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
They're
I don't know.
terrible.
I would have to
The
say, I don't-
Giants have started 0-2 like the last 8 seasons. No, I'm lying.
No,
In
yeah.
2016,
Yeah.
we beat the Cowboys.
How you still a
But
fan?
other than that, how am I still a fan? That's a good ass question.
Dedicated to the Giants.
Oh my lord.
My bad.
Oh, we got some.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got some treats.
Oh
here.
my. Oh Jesus.
Bro, go ahead, bro.
All right.
Okay, pain. Heard all of that, Angel. None of that. All of
My boy out here eating them Skittles, bro.
Dang, and Ben's the one that needs some sugar over there.
All right, man.
Alright, so let's keep it moving so we can get Ben to bed because the man has to work tomorrow as well. Let's get into some golf talk. Fucking golf.
Yeah, man.
Tiger Woods is still the fucking GOAT.
Before we talk about golf,
Go for it.
I was literally starting my new job today, and I literally was hearing my coworkers talk about the Masters. He was like, "Yo, is that TV working? Because I want to watch the Masters." And I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck? The Masters is on?" And I literally hit my boys up like, "Yeah, we gotta talk Masters talk, man."
And we're here with it. We're here with the Masters talk because if you guys love our baseball talk, wait till you fucking hear this golf talk. Tiger Woods is still the GOAT. He is tied for third in the Masters. Once again, Tiger Woods is still the GOAT. Oh my God! Ah!
Hey man, we're gonna need you to stop grabbing candy from that plastic bag.
It hurts, bro. Look at Timmy grabs the candy. I literally hear all of that.
All right,
okay,
guys. If you're tuning into this, I am sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
All right, we're good, man.
And we back.
You want some more candy, man?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Pat McAfee, bro.
Might
He
have
came over
to, might have to kick you out the pod, man.
I do that, bro. My first one.
Whoa, it's shaking. Okay. All right, so Tiger Woods is still the GOAT, tied for third in the Masters. Paul Casey is leading the pack. Rory McIlroy is even. Jordan Spieth is tied for 72nd. Why are we telling you these names, folks? Because that's all the fucking names we know.
These are the notables that
These are the notables.
I mean, I seen somebody from Sweden named M. Fitzpatrick, and I thought that was fucking Minka. Turns out that was Matthew Fitzpatrick.
He the GOAT. I like that. I'm gonna name my
What
kid
about
Fitzpatrick.
Elroy?
Yeah, Rory McIlroy is even right now.
He's even right now.
Oh, he's literally first?
No, he's even at 0. So in golf, if you're negative, that's a high score. Paul Casey is first, and he's under 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that golf game is kind
Jordan
of strange.
Spieth is
I
over
actually
2.
really want to play golf. Real talk.
Man, I mean, hey, I don't even know about golf because of Wii Sports. Let's be real. Let's be real. But golf golf is actually a cool sport, man. Mini golf is a really cool sport. I mean, is that really a sport? I'm classify
it. Could be a sport.
Is mat ball a sport? Yeah.
Mat ball? Yo, I don't fucking want it in mat ball. Let's be honest.
Just wait.
What was your mat ball rating in PE?
I was a solid 88 overall.
Nah, it wasn't that, yo. They had X Factors, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I had clutch kicker. Evasive, yo.
Joystick.
Ooh, first one free.
Pro reads.
That's crazy, bro.
You have pro reads?
Yeah, pro reads.
On defense, though.
Yo, don't you hold on? I mean, yo, we was just talking about golf. Now we at mat ball, but like, y'all ever hated those like pitchers that would like try to like curve the pitch,
bro. Like,
man?
excuse me, we're in gym,
bro.
All right, calm the shit, bro. Like, chill out, bro.
They take it serious, bro. They can walk up to the plane.
And then people would
moment to shine.
I used to be that type to either bomb it or try to like do like an onside kick to like catch the people who's all the way back. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yo, that was
And then you always had that one kid that always like sprinted back and forth in the gym during those games.
Cocky son of a
You
bitch.
said they're like this, yo, bro. You don't really need to do that.
He's got a world class sprinter playing mat ball. You see
Well,
him kick the ball, he's already.
Oh, I used to hate the pacer test. That's why I used to hate I hated the pacer test.
Well, the pacer test used to be kind of fun.
My record was like 40 in like the 3rd grade.
You got more than me.
After that,
you got more than me though. Where I think my record is like 20.
Pacer test?
Yeah, bro. You remember doing the pacer test, right, bro? That shit, that used to be the worst. They do it on days you don't really want to do it.
Oh, dude.
You come in and be like, "Yep, I'm too tired to be pacer test."
3rd beat. All right, we getting to the point. 5th beat. Oh shit, now.
Nah, that shit was.
My senior year, was my best going at it because I was like pretty in shape. But even then, you still can't outrun some of these people that's like in the 80s. You like, are you proud of yourself, bro? Can we go back to playing basketball? Can you
My
stop?
eyes used to be crazy back then.
No, I remember one time in high school. This one kid, Hispanic, he would not stop.
Like, bro, come on, bro.
He was like
bro.
He was like 120, and everyone's just like, "Yo, bro, we trying to leave. Can you please stop?
Can you please, sir? But let's get into some NBA trade talk. I'm gonna go down this list that we did in pre-production, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll get to some reactions. NBA trade talking news. Russell Westbrook, former MVP, has
Heard
been
that.
shopped and connected to the Clippers, the Knicks, the Hornets, and the Pistons. Of all the trade
And the Bulls.
possibilities that I've seen, and the Bulls.
Westbrook?
Yeah.
Out of all the trade possibilities I saw, the Pistons trade is the one that's least collateral. It's literally Blake Griffin for Russell Westbrook, and that's the trade.
Let's be
So that's
real.
the one that I've seen that doesn't have a lot of draft picks and second and da-da-da-da-da. It's a straight up player for player trade. So if I was whatever organization, I'd be like, okay, that's the least painful one to
If
me.
I'm a player talking to my agent about like teams shopping for me, right? And if I hear Detroit Pistons, I'm letting them know, yo, scratch that shit off right now. There's no Ben Wallace, no Rasheed Wallace. I'm not going there. They just traded Drummond.
Terrible
I
pass.
need y'all to stop.
Nice hit though, Antonio
Stop
Brown.
putting
I'm
that
sorry.
into the universe.
Yeah.
Need that.
What Angel was just
Oh.
talking about, we're currently watching the Saints and Bucks highlights. It's currently
31-0.
31-6 at the start of the second half,
Oh.
and Brady just threw a dookie pass to Marcus Williams.
And Antonio Brown just lit him up after that. So,
Shout out to AB,
Yeah,
man.
let's go,
I'm
AB.
glad he's back in the NFL, man.
nah, but
Being
the most likely
goal
spot. Wait, say the list for the spots again.
for Russell Westbrook, Clippers, Knicks, Hornets, Pistons, and
Bulls.
the Bulls.
That
Yep.
Bulls.
I feel like the Knicks would probably.
But the Bulls, I feel like
that.
that number 4 pick is like in trade talks, and
Yeah.
nah, I'm good.
Zach
Let's trade-
Levine
let's
has
trade up
also
for,
been shopped.
For,
Oh yeah.
let's see, I trade up for
LaMelo?
LaMelo, yeah.
No, we were
That's
talking
what
about
I'm
for
saying, a lot
Westbrook.
of-
Okay.
Like no,
Nah, Westbrook's trash.
nah. Who? What? A Westbrook fan just called Westbrook trash?
I know, right?
I'm surprised,
That's a damn
man.
lie.
That's a damn lie.
That is
Hear that
a
of me.
damn lie.
Mr. Celtics,
He's
Thunder,
Nice.
This not worth the
Whatever
first pick.
team-
Warriors, Clippers, and now who? Dallas fan?
What? I've been a Dallas fan since. I was
Since
born.
who?
Since
JJ Barea?
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo. Oh, yo, he was. Yo, I wanted
That's
Mark.
so
Yo,
stupid.
I'm not a Tony Romo fan by any means, but I wanted Mark Cuban to give him 2 minutes, man.
That would've
Give
been
him
great,
a
He was
bucket.
giving
That would have been great.
Like at least give Tony Romo, like, you remember what Melo did against like Wade's
Yeah,
last
he was
game
like,
of the season? Yeah, bro, give him the buck and go back to the bench.
For
or
those of you
something.
guys who don't know, for context, Tony Romo was a Maverick for 2 days or a day.
Yeah.
But he never officially got minutes. Or he did he like
No,
step on the
no,
court
he
for a
was
minute?
Can't believe that gonna
he
be
was
next.
he was in the shoot around, and then he was on the bench for the whole game.
Hey, that's a Mav to me.
I mean, he got paid for that one day. Doing
Give that man a
nothing.
10-day
I
contract.
don't get it though, man, because
They should have
you
tried to
gave. Man, shout out to Andre Ingram, G League legend, 10-year
G-League,
vet.
yep.
He's probably more than that now, but you gave him minutes, man. I mean, Tony Romo was a Dallas legend. If,
To be honest,
Let
got
him do it.
Oh my
wow.
Lord,
my
Brady, Brady.
We'll get
But
to
yeah, man, you got to give Tony Romo one shot. You could have gave him the last 30 seconds of the game. Come on, man.
yeah,
They
no,
probably
not
put
even
it-
30
NBA
seconds. But
wanted
like
like
a minute. Just like, yo,
It's
go
because
ahead.
the commissioner was like, Cuban wanted to give him minutes.
Oh yeah,
But
but
the commissioner
Adam
was like,
Silver was like,
"No,
nah.
man."
But even Adam Silver, like how laid back he is, and how
But don't let that man tweak nothing on an NBA court.
Adam,
Fuck
you
that.
could have, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
What do you think Tony Romo would have came in at? Point guard or
Came
shooting
in at,
guard?
like small forwards. Nah, he came in at
Nah,
center.
he's like
dunked on
6'3",
somebody.
right?
Yo, I swear to God,
Tony Romo's about 6'3",
he would have
6'4".
swept on somebody,
Bro.
Yo,
He probably would. Wow.
I mean, he's a great announcer though.
he's an old
is.
famer.
He knows who plays.
A Hall of Fame at announcing.
Yeah, he'll enter that.
Not first ballot.
Ring of Honor.
They'll bring
Not
they'll bring
first
up his
ballot Hall of Fame,
stats.
but he gonna be a Hall of
Nah,
Famer.
shut up. You're tired, man. Go to bed.
Our next
Hey.
NBA rumor, Zach LaVine is being shopped. Not really specific on the teams, but Zach LaVine needs to be
Not surprised.
seems to be out there.
Hey,
Um,
fuck, what is his name, man? We just got rid of Garpax. Some foreign fucking last name. No,
Gutekus?
do not get. I don't know, man. I am such a terrible Bulls
Hey,
fan.
AB got a
I'm gonna
catch.
look it up. But don't trade Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine. All Zach wants to do is win. He can't play defense to save his life, but that boy can score.
Yeah, that boy.
That boy can score. He could shoot.
swag now.
He's a decent shooter now.
I think if you just train him to on the defensive side of the things, He could really be an all-star for the NBA.
Yeah.
It's just like his defense is what gets him.
Him and Bradley Beal had all-star seasons, but since they were on
Terrible
dookie-ass
teams,
teams, they didn't get in. Bradley Beal had a stronger case than Levine, but
Bradley
Beal averaged 30 points last year and did not make the All-Star. But they
Zach Levine was a great player in Minnesota. They're helping to get to a better team. Got traded to the Chicago Bulls, and it was just never the same after that.
Nah,
I mean, he's a great player, but
nah, you gotta blame it on Jim Boylan, man. Jim Boylan was not. He was a fucking idiot. Let's be real, right? He literally kept Kobe White on the bench all season.
Fucking before
he was a good shooter.
Kobe White.
I like Kobe White. Here we go. Game of the year. This is what I was waiting for.
Kobe White with Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter, Otto Porter, not necessarily. If they can get somebody like Obi Toppin or Topin, whatever the fuck his name is, or LaMelo.
Obi.
If they get LaMelo, then what is LaMelo classified at? Is he a point guard? He's a point guard?
6'8" point guard.
All right. Kobe White is a shooting guard, so I see why they would trade LaVine to give Kobe those minutes as shooting guard.
Hack Markkanen right there. Y'all be nice.
Nah, Markkanen's a fucking bum. Let's be real, man.
Y'all trade for somebody. Else. Great.
Beautiful.
And with Billy Donovan and head coach, man, I feel like the Bulls could be a cool 8 or 7 seed.
I think
Wendell Carter,
Wendell
Carter Jr., a.k.a. Check DM.
Did you guys get a new coach?
Who?
Yeah, the Bulls.
Yeah. What did you say?
Did y'all get a new coach? Or?
Yeah, we got Billy Donovan.
Yeah, Billy Donovan
for the Thunder.
Donovinsky.
Yeah. We finally on the right fucking track, man.
Yeah.
But I forgot to mention Daniel Gafford too, 2nd round pick for last year. He has been.
Oh yeah, he's looked pretty good too.
Stud.
Yes.
Well, yeah, man.
Our next, I'm gonna try and run through these real quick. Aaron Gordon of the
Orlando Magic.
Thank you. Orlando Magic is being boxed up with a draft pick because they're trying to move up into the lottery. So not many. I haven't seen teams that are connected yet. But right now they're just trying to get into the lottery right now. Drew Holiday has been linked to the Boston Celtics. Drew Holiday. Chris Paul has been linked to the Suns, the Lakers,
Clippers.
And the Clippers.
Yeah, there was Kawhi has been trying to get him to come back to the Clippers.
The Lakers have been connected to DeMar DeRozan, and they might ship Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma. Another thing I just saw is that they might be trying to make a push for Serge Ibaka, which is interesting. And our last little tidbit, LaMarcus Aldridge is being tied to the Warriors. So these are all just trade talks. For you NBA fans, the official start is December 22nd. Eddie brought up on the podcast last week how the Lakers and certain teams have less days and other teams have more days. The NBA is going to figure it out. Also looking like Russell Westbrook and James Harden are going to split. Stephen A. Smith said today on First Take that he's hearing that Russell Westbrook doesn't want to play with James Harden anymore. James Harden does not want to play with Russell Westbrook anymore, and they just want the experiment.
I heard there were trade rumors about James Harden being shipped to the Knicks, and Stephen A. He added whoever source that said that, and he was like, "Hey man, you know damn well not to tease." The Stephen A. voice. He did, "Don't tease me, man. Don't tease me."
That would be great, though. As a New York native, anybody who wants the Knicks to be great.
Who the hell do the Knicks have, though? You got R.J. Barrett at point. You would put Harden as shooting guard. But Harden is literally, as soon as Harden get there, R.J. Barrett's touches is
finito.
Cut in half. You got
would have trade draft picks.
Julius Randle still.
Draft picks
no?
and constellation.
Julius Randle's gone?
Oh, he's still.
I think it would be a great fit. Because they got an underrated center over there. And
Mitchell Robinson is a yo.
And I think if Harden was to go to the Knicks, and they would give the ball to Mitchell Robinson in the post, that can get I'm telling y'all, if James Harden had a post center that knows how to do post moves and all that, I'm telling you, bro.
He did. He had Clint Capella. He had Harden.
Yeah, but Houston fucked that up.
I mean, he had Harden. He had Dwight Howard.
Bro.
But
Imagine a Joel Embiid though,
Bro.
So-
Dwight Howard. Okay, Dwight Howard don't want to play with. Dwight Howard left Harden. Chris Paul left Harden.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook wants to leave Harden. Is Harden really an issue to play with now?
I feel like it because they all want to leave because of Harden. Then Harden is like because when Russell Westbrook got traded to the Houston Rockets, they were all on the news. Oh, Harden and Westbrook teaming up again, being that best friend they had in Oklahoma City. They remember they had traded Harden to the Rockets and kept Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook together until Kevin Durant left, and Russell Westbrook ended up going to the Houston.
Kevin Durant ended up going to Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, then you got to think that maybe it's not Russell Westbrook or Kevin Durant. Maybe it's just Harden himself. Something.
But at the same time, Kevin Durant left Westbrook, so
Yeah.
they both can play a part. I'm just talking about like Howard and Paul specifically because you couldn't get it done with Chris Paul. Couldn't get it done with Howard.
yeah.
I mean,
But
Eric
Howard-
Gordon was
it'd be a
Eric
different
Gordon was
breed.
there too, right? And he had a cool prime there, right? Eric
Eric-
Gordon.
Eric Gordon, yeah, he
He was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really good
Smart
on the
shooter guy.
Clippers, and he was on the Pelicans.
Yep.
And then he went to the Rockets.
Yep.
But
That
hey,
sucks, man.
he ain't no star like Paul Westbrook and Howard. But hey, he left too.
So, for reference, the starting lineup for the New York Knicks, based on what they did for most of the season, starting point guard is Elfrid Payton. Starting shooting guard is R.J. Barrett. Starting small forward, shooting forward, small forward, Maurice Harkless. Power forward, Julius Randle. And starting at center is power forward, Taj Gibson. With the sixth man being Mitchell Robinson. And
I would
Bobby
totally
Portis.
make Mitchell Robinson the starter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that was the
yeah.
starting because you have to remember he was a second round pick, so that was probably how it started. And he would be the sixth
Draymond
man.
Green was a second round pick, man.
But I'm seeing.
I think I probably watched Fan Fleet. They were talking about him looking he went to Knicks.
Oh wow, Marcus Morris was a Knick too. I forgot a
Yep.
little bit too. That's nuts. But yep, that's the Knicks starting lineup.
That started five. You just told me. I thought R.J. Barrett was a point guard, but
Yes.
no. Elfrid Payton. We already know what Elfrid Payton is capable of. Facilitating, like Rondo, but not as good as Rondo. All right.
He can barely shoot.
And
as
for
it is.
our just for fun, because we were also damn Zach LaVine, the highest rated player. But your starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls: Kobe White at point guard, Denzel Valentine at shooting guard,
No.
Shaquille Harrison at small forward, Lauri Markkanen at power forward, and Wendell Carter at center.
Is this like the current projected lineup?
Yeah, this is my
Okay, so I believe Chris Dunn and OPJ.
yeah.
Al
'Cause-
Porter
so
Jr.
it's looking like for most of the season, the starting lineup was Chris Dunn at point guard.
Uh-huh. It was Chris Dunn,
Thomas Satoransky at shooting guard,
Fucking Jim Boyle.
Zach LaVine at small forward, Chris Dunn at point guard, and Wendell Carter at center. So that was the most common. So this is off a website, lineups.com.
They literally, Jim Boylan literally started Thomas Satoransky for like 70 games of the season.
Yeah,
He
that
was a former
weird.
Wizard. He's like a cool 6'5", 6'6" point guard. The dude is a fucking bum. All right, I'm just let that be known. Every Bulls
Fucking
game I
bum.
watched this year, he was straight garbage.
Doodle cake.
Garbanzo beans, bro.
So, do me a favor, Chicago. Please trade up for LaMelo. Or get Obi Toppin and try to get a point guard in free agency.
It's looking like James Wiseman is also another player that the Warriors and the Hornets are might be trying to move up to.
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
James
the Warriors
Wiseman.
have the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think Minnesota's drafting James Wiseman.
I think
No,
first,
everybody's
the first overall
saying-
pick is gonna be LaMelo.
Everybody's saying that Minnesota is projected to go to LaMelo.
LaMelo.
LaMelo is projected to go to Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, it's late. Thanks for listening to the podcast. But yeah,
So yeah,
That was
I believe the Warriors wouldn't.
he do run like a badass kid. bro.
I see that though.
Kyler Murray, shout out.
Yeah, so the only team that's like interested in trading up for Wiseman is the Charlotte Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, Bulls at the 4th pick. They've been rumored to trade up for LaMelo. They want LaMelo. I heard that, and I've also heard Obi Toppin. That's the only names I've heard for. Oh, and dang, this is another guy, man. It was a. Hold on, man. I gotta look at the the schedule, or not the schedule, the projected picks.
Oh, that's so far. I was just about to say, well, Eddie, why you do that? I have the projected picks right here.
Who is his name starts with 2 O's?
Obi Toppin?
No, 2 O's. First name and last name.
Oh, you talk about?
Yeah,
he's. I know who you're talking about. He was in one of the articles.
Yeah,
it's like Oneka something. I know who you're talking about, bro. Chill, guys. Chill.
Hold on, NBA draft.
So while I think no, that's Iowa State. He's from USC, bro. I know who you're talking about though. He's shooting up the draft boards.
I got the mock draft up here right now, man.
So while Eddie finds that, the first 5 players that are supposed to come off the board in the 2020 NBA draft at number 1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves, LaMelo Ball, point guard. Golden State Warriors, Anthony Edwards, shooting guard. At number 3, Charlotte Hornets, James Wiseman out of Memphis. Number 4, with the Chicago Bulls, Killian Hayes, point guard, 6'5". Cleveland Cavaliers to round off the top 5 is Denny Avdija, shooting guard, a small forward. And you know what? Just to make myself laugh, let's see who here it is. God, Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and they got him projected at, what did they got projected
Pistons.
for you? The Pistons?
Yeah, 7.
Okay, so you said the first 5 picks for you was
and
LaMelo.
Obi Toppin to the Knicks at number 8. Hey,
so the first 5 picks, what was it again for you?
The first 5 picks for me are LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, Killian Hayes, and Denny Avdija.
Okay, so LaMelo Ball and Denny Avdija for because I'm looking at a CBS Sports article.
This is NBC.
And this is those were both right for both projected mocks. But for 2, 3, and 4 for CBS, they got James Wiseman going to Golden State. They got Anthony Edwards going to Charlotte, and they got Obi Toppin going to Chicago at pick 4.
Wow.
And they got Killian Hayes, point guard, going to the Knicks. And they got Onyeka Okongwu. I think that's how you say his name. I hope I didn't butcher it. They got him going to the Wizards.
So I have another. This is from Tankathon, the website we're using for our NFL draft picks and stuff. They have LaMelo going 1, James Wiseman going 2, Anthony Edwards going 3, Denny going 4, Obi going 5, and Onyeka going 6. Patrick Williams going 7, and a Tyrese Halliburton of 6'5".
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago draft Denny Avdija, because that sounds like another foreign fucking overseas player.
Yep.
And Chicago and overseas players, they love them overseas players, man. Nikola Mirotic, Lauri Markkanen, and that's about it, man. You could have drafted way better than that, guys. Come on. Nikola Mirotic is not even on the team anymore. He got fucking punched by Bobby Portis, and he's not even on the team anymore.
It looks like the top movers are Denny, Onyeka, and Obi when it comes to these mocks. Because I have another one: LaMelo, James, Anthony, top 3.
Yep, they're all.
And then after that is Denny, Onyeka. So this is gonna be a fun draft. And you know what, guys? It's gonna be a fun NBA season when it finally gets to. Before we get there.
This year, last season, I really didn't watch basketball. Jim Boylan ruined my whole experience with the Chicago Bulls for the last 2 seasons, and Fred Hoiberg before that. This year with Billy Donovan and with the podcast that we're currently doing, if you're still here listening, thank you. I'm definitely going to be watching a lot of basketball this season, man. Like, I'm definitely, like, a lot of regular season basketball. Like, if the Bulls are on local TV like how they used to be on WGN America, man, I'm gonna be catching a lot of Bulls games, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
If they get LaMelo, you know.
Question: how they gonna play the game? Because they're still talking about if they want to do the bubble again, or
they're gonna do what NFL's doing. Yeah, certain teams can have fans, certain teams just can't. That's just what it is.
They're gonna have to do a certain amount of capacity.
I'm kind of hoping they do it like that. Like the NFL's doing, where they play the games at the stadiums and whatnot.
If they have like a massive COVID outbreak again,
hey,
Orlando, we need another Mickey Mouse ring. All right,
we need the Mickey Mouse fields. So,
of course,
before we move on to some quick COVID news, Then we'll do our Duke University, and then we'll wrap this thing up so Ben can get sleep with our NFL Week 10 picks and Angel Special 5-6 picks. I'm going to do a little quick little top 5 mock draft courtesy of Pro Football Network. Number 1, Trevor Lawrence. Number 1, Trevor Lawrence going to the Jets. Justin Fields, number 2, going to Jacksonville. Panay Sewell going 3 to the Cowboys.
No fucking way.
Jamar Chase, wide receiver out of LSU, going to the Giants.
No fucking way.
And Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU, going to the Washington Football Team. And to round it up at pick 6 is Patrick Surtain going to the Chargers. That is interesting.
I need because I thought the third pick.
Surtain need to be going to the Cowboys.
And I need Panay Sewell to go to the goddamn Giants.
Jamar Chase, bro.
You know what? Nah,
Chase, bro.
I might have to, look at some wide receiver tape this year, Jalen Waddle or Jamar Chase, because
Jalen Waddle's been projected to go 26 to the Jets because Seattle traded that pick, and the Steelers projected pick. Nobody cares. Pat Freiermuth out of a tight end out of Penn State.
What's the Patriots?
Yeah, tight end.
Oh yeah, the Patriots. Let me look for the fucking Patriots. We need a tight end. Where? Oh, you guys are gonna be 11th. Yeah, you guys are gonna be in the back half of the draft for the first time in forever.
Made a lot of money on the back end.
So while I look for this, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie, go ahead and explain our Duke University segment real quick.
Yes. If you guys aren't aware, we started our own university of trash ass players in the NFL.
Yes.
I think we started it about 3 weeks ago.
Yes,
it started with Evan Ingram
being
in the fucking Dook. The dean of Dook.
First dean of Duke.
All right, he didn't last. I think we have to write this down.
Yeah, Kirk was our first dean.
Who?
Kirk was our first dean.
No. Yeah, Evan Ingram was our second dean. Kirk Cousins was our first dean. You are right. And
that was after his 3-pick game.
Yeah.
His consecutive 3-pick games.
And basically, we got some new enrollees, if that's a word.
So
enrollments.
Before we get there, we open up our school for another week of Duke. The New England Patriots are projected to draft Kyle Trask, quarterback out of Florida.
No way.
Interesting.
No way.
But
I'll go wide receiver.
Let's get to Duke. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your pencils, get your pens, get your binders. We are in session for Duke University.
That's a bell.
We have some new entrants. We have an entire new dean. But before we get to the dean, let's get to our first entrant. Mike Nolan, Cowboys defensive coordinator.
Is that the dean?
No, our dean is someone I have some passion for too. That now Ben got to witness for himself what I've been saying for 4 years.
Okay.
For 3 since 2017. Ben, welcome Mike Nolan to Duke. Welcome to Duke, Mike Nolan. Why is Mike Nolan in Duke, buddy?
Called the same fucking play consecutively, even though you saw it didn't work. Like, what is wrong with you?
Defense gave up a big lead against the Steelers, and Mike Nolan legitimately called the exact same defense throughout the entire fourth quarter.
It works in Madden.
Does not work in real life, Mike.
Does not work in real life.
Does not work in real life. Our next our next Duke University entrant is Hurts. He's my number one MVP. We had a shitty week, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Unlimited, Russell Wilson.
I feel like he could be in the just visiting.
Is it like MINKAH? Oh, Angel. So we have a MINKAH Fitzpatrick Hall where we like great players who are visiting Duke because they might have had bad weeks. So, okay, Russell Wilson might not be in Duke, but he's definitely visiting right now.
Yeah,
he's definitely
if Russell
terrible
Wilson
game.
We're currently watching the highlights right now of the Bills and the Seahawks. And Russell Wilson kept them in this game. I don't care. Even if he threw a couple picks that could have kept him out.
2 picks at 2 fumbles.
Now, if he had a Kirk type of game, he would have been enrolled.
Dean. He would have been the dean.
What did he finish with? I believe he finished with like 4 touchdowns and 3 picks.
Let's go to...
He had one of them vintage Eli games, if you ask me. As somebody who's
been there.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson finished with 390 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Oh, see, that's not even okay.
He's visiting.
He's visiting.
All right, so you're staying in the Hall of Minka, but nonetheless, you still had to park your car at Duke, Russ. Welcome to the
Garbage.
Our third person, wasn't gonna make him the dean because the golden jacket. Angel mentioned this 6 rings, but we've got to be fair. We've got to be fair.
He had a
Ladies
terrible
and gentlemen, welcome to Duke University,
Tom
finishing
Brady.
the night with 209 yards, 3 interceptions. Tom Brady.
Yeah. He had a terrible game against them Saints. They just berated him.
Berated him.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking awful, man.
3 interceptions. We saw one throw. He just basically just threw it up.
He's not right to Marcus Williams, bro. It was just like, what the hell?
It was like, I'm gonna play the Saints, but I'm not gonna really play the Saints today.
It was either Marcus Williams or PJ Williams. I don't think they have PJ Williams still. It was a Williams,
and it was terrible because it was AB's first game back too, and he just threw a dud.
Hey, some people blame it on AB that he's literally a curse now, man. He literally just ruins teams, but you can't really.
Yeah,
you can't really.
I'm not going to subscribe
to
that. Though, Bruce Arians did say in a press conference that he wants to cut back some of AB's snaps already.
That's wild,
That's
man.
not a lie, bro.
Bruce Arians.
Already, bro.
Bro, can't take the fault to Tom Brady.
Already,
You know what's
bro.
crazy? Imagine Brady going into a game with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown.
And Robin Gronkowski and still
And scoring 3 points, man. You gotta get.
That's nuts, man.
He definitely could have been qualified as dean, but somebody out-deaned him today.
Somebody
man.
out-deaned him. Ben, you ready for this one? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dean I've had to deal with that in 2017. Tony Corrente and the officiating crew, get your applications done. We don't even fucking finish them. We have a special spot in the hall for you.
Terrible.
Tony Corrente and the officiating crew for the Cowboys, Steelers.
Terrible officiating.
Missing calls on both sides. Fucking the Cowboys towards the end there, I can be honest about.
Both sides.
He did. Come on, guy. Come on, let's not do this.
both
All right, guy.
sides.
Tony, I warned you about Tony fucking Corrente, man. I warned you about it on the last pod, bro. I told you I hate that man, bro. That man is hot dookie. Hot dookie. Sidewalk on the summer dookie,
He was making
bro.
calls that didn't make sense.
Bro.
He missed calls that were...
Like, if Ed Hockley's son gets excited about making
I was
calls...
just about to mention
Hockley, man. Oh, you had Ed Hockley, right? We had Ed Hockley's... Giants had Ed Hockley's son, and I told you how he'd be excited to call penalties.
Yes,
he did
man,
it, bro.
yes.
Yeah, he just like...
Hold it. Super down.
super
just
excited
get
like
too
he's about
excited,
to fight a gladiator.
That's the true
I
son.
Gladiator?
bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, bro.
He's
I'm having
the
a
true
tough time.
Bro, he's the true son of a shepherd, man.
He's
Let's
true
be
son of a shepherd, and now, Ed, your son was not bad enough to get Dean. You know who was bad enough to get Dean? Tony fucking Corrente and his crew.
You have no idea. I heard this name for the last 4 years from Julio, man, from a Steelers fan himself.
Josh Allen fumbled and he grabbed it immediately.
Yeah, Josh Allen had a great game. I can't stop. Now looking at it, Jamal Adams is a linebacker, by the way.
Yo, Jamal Adams is literally the most overrated safety in the NFL.
he's
Don't
a
fucking
linebacker,
at me.
bro. He
He is
can't
literally
cover
the
for
worst safety in coverage.
He can't really do anything.
Literally
That sucks.
terrible.
To be honest, he benefited from a terrible defense.
Yeah, I mean,
it being the
The
absolute
Jets
best.
being the absolute best on that team.
but even then, like he's basically what Landon Collins is. Like, and I've witnessed this for Landon after Landon Collins' first team All Pro season. It's literally been downhill
literally,
exposed in coverage all for the next 2 years. And
So sad.
Jamal Adams, hey man, man,
I mean, the Seahawks wanted him. So.
you better go back to tackling the Patriots mascot or something.
Top 5 video all time.
Freaking-
Or getting locked out of the building.
Freaking garbage.
Top 5 meme all
They
time.
must have cut me.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our Duke University segment. Once again, the Dean, Tony Corrente and his crew, Mike Nolan, the defensive coordinator, Russell Wilson, my MVP, and your Golden Jacket King, Tom motherfucking Brady. Welcome
Three picks
to Duke.
Motherfucker.
Please don't be back here next week. Angel, any comments on Duke before we move on to COVID's Coochie?
Yeah. I'm cool with the list.
That's a wild ass.
I know, right? That's a real statement, but the list makes sense. It was the right last choice for not the Dean, but the Duke. One of the Dukes, Tom Brady. He was not impressive at all.
He could have been Dean. He could have been Dean.
Some throws he made, the one to the goal line that could have been at least a touchdown. He threw it so short that even the cornerback couldn't get to it. Just throwing it up, throwing an interception just like that, missing wide receivers. Basically looking confused out there at point. Just like, come on, guys, what are we doing out here? Like,
it's lost, man. It's sad, bro. It was sad.
Seahawks really just gave up a 3rd and 16 to John Brown.
I cannot wait until we're doing video and like our fans could see like we're literally just watching
like
like
if I would have just seen my facial reaction to John Brown getting that first down, like you would. I should have just suggested the Seahawks defense and
but that's too well. The Seahawks defense is they're historically giving up terrible numbers every week, bro. Historically, the worst secondary in the league,
that
bro.
team down right
Legion
now.
of Boo. That's crazy.
Legion
man.
of Duke.
Legion of Duke. Yes. Oh,
title name.
Unlimited.
Let's go. Title name. Legion of Duke.
Oh, you could have stood up for that Trey White. He could have returned that pick six. Shout out to Trey White.
Oh, where is it at? I gotta look for the. Here we go. So we got a full list of this, bro. The names, bro. So you gotta keep it ready, bro. All right, our next segment, or we have to not really. I guess sort of a segment. Is our COVID's Coochie, and what this means is for some reason, I don't know if it's just too tight, I don't know if it's just too wet, I don't know what it is, but these guys cannot get enough.
COVID's
Coochie
really
is too good. It's too good, bro. It's just
2020.
It's just 2020. Ooh, it's just too good, man, and it's rough and it's sad. But let's get to it. Vance McDonald, tight end of the Pittsburgh Steelers,
Confirmed.
had dealt with illness throughout the week. He tested negative for COVID on Friday. Through the league's protocols, he was able to play the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. He then proceeded to fail a COVID test on Monday. Him, Ben Roethlisberger, and 3 other players were shut down because of contact tracing. Ohio State and Maryland, Big Ten football just started, and guess what, fuckers? Time to cancel the bitch. We don't know why. We don't know on whose end the COVID Coochie hit, but Maryland and Ohio State has been canceled.
Oh, I didn't even know they canceled a college game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ohio State and Maryland. This is going to be a big game. Justin Fields was having a Heisman season, especially with Trevor Lawrence being out with COVID. Definitely took over that Heisman seat.
Yep.
So, hey, man.
Trevor Lawrence
Ladies
the
and
team.
gentlemen, I promise you we would have better college.
Team.
I promise you we would have better college football talk.
I definitely would not have let Trevor Lawrence out of the field with COVID out there.
Yeah.
I was telling
even though they let who's the guy?
No, the
Who's
first
the guy
guy
for the Dodgers?
Yeah, Justin Bozeman.
Justin.
He had literally tested positive on the same day they took him out. And then they're like, yo, bro, you could go with the field to celebrate with them. And a lot of people were online to say, hey, why would you let a dude that tested positive in COVID to be out and celebrate?
Yo,
I agreed with that.
Wait,
like,
hold on.
Hey, he won a ring for his hometown team.
But it's just like, bro, you got COVID now. You about to pass it to the whole team.
Hold
This
on.
man.
Yo, tired boy.
Tired boy.
Yo,
tired
if you
boy.
was on video, man. Guys, this man literally just
Almost passed out.
Disease, guys. That's man. You're not that tired, bro. Come on, man.
And a Ravens player tested positive. And ladies and gentlemen, that was our
COVID's Coochie.
Let's go.
Oh, that's hilarious.
COVID's Coochie.
Oh, I gotta clip that one. Oh man.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our NBA trade talk. That was our Tiger Woods talk.
Man, that was a mix of everything, to be honest.
Wait, did you bring up the baseball player getting COVID?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did we talk baseball too?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, Justin
Wow.
Bookman, the first baby for the Dodgers.
Let's
the,
go.
the last game of this the championship series tested positive,
You don't understand,
and
Angel.
he stayed walking out.
You don't understand, Angel. We gotta get our we got to get our baseball talk in, man. We're a sports show, so we have to get our sports podcast. And ladies and gentlemen,
we could be a show if y'all want. Hey man, give us an hour first.
Let's go,
Come
DraftKings.
DraftKings.
Manscaped.
Let's not do this.
Fresh.
How about
our souls are for sale?
Hey, what about Barstool Sports, man?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I knew that would ruin you,
man. I hate Barstool so much. Thank you, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into our picks. Week 10. Woo!
And this is a special week
because
we have a special guest.
Yep.
No, seriously, special.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, we got a special guest, and he's gonna pick 5 games of his interest, and he's gonna give out his predictions, man.
So let's start off. Once again, we already went there, but Colts at Titans, final score 34-17. But for the show purposes, Ben and I picked Tennessee. Eddie picked Indianapolis. Once again, I asked Ben twice if he was sure. He said Tennessee. So Tennessee it is. Eddie starting the week off 1-0. Sensational. Angel, is this one of the games you would have picked?
I would have definitely gone with Indianapolis. Just underdogs.
Okay. So,
see, man, look, we good job, man. Good job.
Already want to know.
Shit.
Next game, Texans at Browns.
I got
Houston at Browns. Ben, where are we going?
Got the Browns.
Got the Browns.
I think Nick Chubb. I think he's coming back soon. I think
I don't think he's coming back this week. Trust me. Soon, I got him in fantasy, bro.
But soon, young.
I promise you, as soon as he back active, healthy,
you betcha.
Whoever the fuck benching Devin Singletary, you goddamn bum.
I literally picked up Kalen Ballage, and I'm saying.
But I know we're talking about the Texans and Browns and their picks, but I just gotta add this little fun fact. Fun fucking fact. Devin Singletary had 1 rushing yard last week against the Seahawks.
Good job. That's what we need for fantasy. Eddie, Cleveland or Houston?
I am picking. Damn, who am I picking? Because this is a
tough one.
This is a toss up right here. I'm going. Oh man, damn. I'm going with the Texans. Will Fuller on a hot streak with Deshaun Watson right now. Deshaun Watson talked to the media and he was like, I believe the question was about Will Fuller not being traded during the deadline. He was like, I'm glad they didn't do that. Because it would have been a bad time. It was something like that.
Yeah, it's like, damn, I need somebody, man.
I do not believe in Baker Mayfield at all, especially with Odell being out.
Fuck Baker Mayfield.
I am going to go with Houston as well. Even though my joke on here is that I usually go against the AFC North.
And
I'm not trying to this time. I think if we're going quarterback versus quarterback, defense versus defense, there's no reason why Brandon Cooks and Will Fuller can't eat. There's no reason. Angel, who's your pick going to be out of this game? So I'm going to write it here on your own little box.
Houston. I'm going to go Houston just because I feel like Deshaun Watson. He really wants to prove it this year.
He trying, bro. He wants the world to know. Our next game.
Before we continue,
go for it.
I feel like the Texans are gonna try to win at least 3-4 more games, so that Miami pick won't be in the top 10.
Yep. Me too. I think they have a goal. Like, we're not gonna win the Super Bowl or nothing, but we're not gonna give this improving Miami team a top 10 pick either. So that's a great point. Also, real quick, little tidbit. Watching Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is having the best season statistically for a tight end of all time, and nobody's talking about it. So I'm gonna show you some love, Travis Kelce. But next game, Washington at Detroit. Angel, what's your pick for this one?
What the hell?
Yes, I know, bro. When I wrote it down, boys, I was like,
I'm gonna go Detroit.
Going Detroit.
Washington.
Is Matthew Stafford back?
No, I don't think so, but I don't know. Washington.
I believe like Cam Newton came back the next week after his COVID protocol, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Matthew,
if anything, Matthew Stafford should be back, and if he is,
I gotta look this up. Go ahead.
But if Matthew Stafford is back, either way, I feel like that Detroit gonna feel like they're gonna need to redeem themselves from losing. So they think they're gonna I'm gonna go Detroit here.
Okay, Ben.
Washington.
Good job, man. I'm glad you're up for this. You got Washington?
Yeah.
Any explanation, or you just got Washington?
Nah, you got Washington.
Just got Washington.
Maybe we'll start 1-2.
Yeah, there is no rule. I mean, there's no rumors on Matthew Stafford returning this week. So I'm still picking Detroit. Fuck Washington.
And I am going to go. I have to go Washington because when I was writing the game, I was like, I'm probably going to pick Washington, and I called them the wrong name twice, so I'm going to go Washington. All right.
Who?
I was about to say, brother, Red. All right, so the next.
You almost said it again.
The Tampa Bay Gronkaneers versus Teddy Two Gloves. Fuck.
Simple.
Teddy Bridgewater versus
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I know.
Tampa Bay at Ben's. The Angels playing no games with these picks.
No, I'm thinking about like that first. Tom Brady just got embarrassed by the Saints.
Yes.
The team looked awful, and I'm thinking Tom Brady doesn't play 2 straight games terrible.
don't.
So this game, I feel like he's going to really. People start talking. Oh, is it over for the Buccaneers? No, he's going to redeem himself. I'm not going to say they're going to blow out the Panthers, but it's going to be a close game, and Tampa Bay's going to win.
Hey,
Eddie.
y'all seen what the Panthers did to the Kansas City Chiefs, reigning Super Bowl champs?
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking the Bucks.
That clean thought I was
Yo, we do
going
that
for
all the
Panthers.
time. Hey, Angel, we do that all the time on this show, bro. All the time, bro.
I knew I was gonna get it.
Oh,
my
God. Ben?
Nah.
I got Bucks.
Bucks, too. I'm going to... guys, don't make me do
He
it.
doesn't want to make it a clean sweep, but
Clean sweep Baroni. Let's go, man.
you know you got to lean on the Bucks right now.
Shit, man. I got to go... Oh, this is going to hurt.
I told you I'm never rooting for the Panthers again this year because they lost to some team that they should have won against. No, yeah, didn't they lose to Detroit or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was Detroit.
Yeah, man. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Shit.
What'd you pick?
I picked Carolina.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
I don't see.
I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret that.
Yeah, that defense is
The
going
next game, Philadelphia at New York Giants. Ben.
I got the Giants, man.
You got the Giants.
Yo, my boy really, he really dying over there,
Eddie?
man.
Yeah.
No, he about to go to Eagles.
Come on, bro. This is the game that Daniel Jones needs to prove that he can beat a team that's not named Washington or Tampa.
True.
I believe
Two
the
teams.
Giants are home.
They
I don't-
are home, yes.
They're home.
At New York.
Okay.
Yes.
It doesn't fucking matter. We haven't beaten the Eagles in like 4 years. But
Yikes.
this is a new decade. This is a new decade.
So new
This
decade
is not, man.
means so you're picking
Picking the Giants.
Lit.
Straight up. Plain and simple.
Son of a
Straight
bitch,
up.
man. Hey, I'll let Angel pick last because he's a guest.
Who you picking, man?
He not gonna say. He gonna write it down.
All right, I picked the Eagles. So who are you picking, Angel?
I pick one. Picking Giants, Eagles. I'm picking Giants.
All right.
You fucked
Eagles.
up.
I mean, if you get it wrong, get it wrong. But I don't know the Eagles. I don't know about the Eagles.
I shouldn't have picked the Eagles. Ugh. Okay.
I got the bye week versus the Cowboys. Let's get it.
Damn, man. The next game, Jacksonville at Green Bay. Why are we all picking Green Bay?
Cut the Jacksonville up. Green Bay's gonna win.
Man, Jacksonville.
I got Green Bay, not Jacksonville.
Oh, bro. Where? I'm like, hold on. Eddie.
Oh, what? No.
Oh, okay. That's it.
I would have picked Jacksonville if they had David Garrard in quarterback, bro. I'm good.
Bro, they
man.
got Jake the Snake, bro. Can't find
Roberts.
the boy, bro.
And they had a good game against the Texans, who are also bad. This is Green Bay. They ain't playing no games, bro.
Next game, Buffalo at Cardinals. This is gonna start our 405 window. Ben, Buffalo at Cardinals. Buffalo at Arizona.
Damn.
This is a tough one.
Right, man. This is.
I got Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Ooh, got
That's a good pick.
Eddie.
Angel, you can go.
Shoot, it's tough. I'm gonna go Arizona.
Oh,
Arizona, just because they just lost, they need that. They feel like they want to redeem themselves from the loss.
I am going to go Buffalo as well. And bet Eddie.
Man, this is another.
This is a tough one, bro. It's like
No,
it's a
because
toss-up,
I was
bro.
so confident in picking Miami last week against Arizona, and they won. It was a close game. Fuck Josh Allen, man. I really don't believe in him, but the Bills are a hometown team. But the Cardinals haven't shown me that, like,
They can just like
their defense is. Hey, Ben, wake up. But they have.
we're almost
Man,
there.
I'm going.
Start the music after this pick, bro. We're
I'm
almost there.
I'm going with the Bills. Is Bengals next?
No, not yet.
Okay, I was gonna.
Oh, you was gonna wait for that?
Yeah,
Oh, you got a
yeah,
point already?
yeah.
Oh, my nigga, go ahead then.
But yeah, I'm picking the fucking Buffalo Bills, man. Let's go.
Oh, clean sweep except our guest. Holy shit. Okay, that's cool.
Spicy.
Next game, Herbert versus Tua. We have the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Miami Dolphins.
You
I
know
will go
what?
first, and I will pick the Miami Dolphins. Angel, where are you going?
Miami Dolphins.
Angel's going Miami. Eddie, where are you going?
I do not believe in the Los Angeles Chargers anymore.
So Miami.
I am a huge Herbert fan.
He's great. He's great. He's great. You gotta give him
Huge
his
Herbert
credit.
fan in fantasy. Let me clarify that.
Greatest fantasy pickup
Yeah,
next to Chase Edmonds.
yeah, nah. Herbert is like literally a walking 25 point. But yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins. The defense is crazy good, scary good.
Benny boy.
I got the Dolphins.
Not
I don't
gonna
believe the
pick
Chargers
against
can
the
finish a game, and
No,
against
they
the
can't.
defense, against
They
a
can't
defense
finish
like that,
a game.
man.
That was my biggest fear with the Giants and the Washington football team last week, bro. I didn't think you guys could finish, but I was wrong. Our next game,
Was that the field goal you were talking about?
Yeah.
The 60-yard field goal
yeah,
against the
that's it.
Chiefs?
Yeah, bro, the intent,
Man,
bro.
that was wide right, but the attempt, I
Bro,
gotta
big
give
balls,
credit
bro.
to Matt Rule.
Big
man.
balls,
Yeah.
bro. I fuck with that super heavy, yo. Benji looks like a meme.
Yo, the entire
We're
boy
almost there.
really
We're almost there.
suffering.
We're almost there. Denver at Las Vegas. Angel, where are you going?
I'm going Las Vegas.
Eddie, where are you going?
Man, these are two teams that I said I'm not rooting for. I'm
It's
not voting
hard,
for this
man.
year again. Fucking Gruden, man. Yeah, let's
go.
go Gruden Grinders. Fuck
Ben?
Lil Mac. Let's go.
Who?
Denver at Las Vegas.
I love Vegas.
Yeah, this seems like a clean sweep for Las Vegas. All right, Seattle at Los Angeles Rams. Ben,
Seattle.
Angel.
Man, Seattle Rams. That's a toss-up. I'm gonna have to go Seattle just because they got Paris last
Wait,
week.
Seattle or Los Angeles?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Seattle just because they lost
This is a
last
clean
week.
sweep. All of us Seattle.
I don't know. I don't think LA's gonna do it.
Jared Goff ass, man. Let's go Seattle.
Seattle, and I am going to. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna have to bust up the silence. I'm picking the Rams. I don't want to.
Wow.
I don't want to, boys. I really don't, but I gotta bust up the silence. Next game. We're back in the kitchen for some AFC North football. Cincinnati Bengals at Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to start because I genuinely believe we are going to lose, but I'm not going to pick against them. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I'm going to go overtime prediction. I think we're going to lose, but fuck it, I'm going to pick them. Angel?
Bengals.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, going
I
Bengals.
thought you said Ben goals like
Bengals.
Bengals. The Cincinnati
Bang.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Going Bengals here.
Ben?
Bill Ball about to pass all over
Steelers.
that defense.
why the Steelers, Ben?
Why the Steelers, man?
Bengals.
It's,
Wow. Eddie?
yeah, I'm going with the Steelers because Cincinnati will indeed Cincinnati.
And Angel's the only one picking
You
Cincinnati.
picked the Bengals?
Yeah, bro.
San Francisco
Got it in the record,
at
bro.
New Orleans. This is a rough one. I'm gonna let
New
Ben
Orleans.
start. Oh, okay.
We just forcing Ben to start picking.
Look at New Orleans now about to lose this against the 49ers who got nobody up there.
You know what? I'm gonna go New Orleans as well.
Yeah, nah, New Orleans.
Ben?
I got New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans like all the way, nigga.
Next game. Oh man, next game. Sunday Night Football. Baltimore at New England. Angel.
Why is that
Why
Sunday
you gotta?
night?
You know who I'm about to say.
All right, we'll let you go last. Eddie.
Why Why is that Sunday night?
I don't know, man.
Like NBC, you protected the wrong fucking games,
Yeah, they could
man.
have flexed that
Come
one.
on, come on, man.
Baltimore and New England.
or something.
I'm not picking New England, man. Come on, man.
Hey,
You alright, come on.
Ben,
Yeah, I got Ravens.
I'm going to go with Baltimore as well. Angel,
Hey yo, man. Hey yo, man. I thought you were gonna go New England here. Come on, I'm the team, bro. I'm
you
not
going
gonna
New
go-
England?
Yeah, I'm going New England. Can't do about to throw 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. No one is
Oh, you want me to write
What
that?
are these predictions?
nah. I predict, man, New England 20 to
Hold on,
17.
Yeah, yeah.
20 to
Okay,
17.
20 to 17. All right, okay, I'll put that down. Okay.
700 yards, 5
And our last game, our Monday night game,
Yesterday-
Minnesota at Chicago.
I'm sorry, y'all should have heard what he just whispered in my ear. He literally said, "Yo, Eddie, watch us get scraped." I got Dalvin Cook.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I got Dalvin Cook too, Minnesota.
Chicago.
You got Chicago?
Mick Foles about to really be out here just
I'm
like throwing picks.
I'm gonna go. Shit. I'm gonna go Chicago too.
I'll just say
I'm
for the
gonna go Tired
Vikings
boy.
to win, just give it to Dalvin Cook.
All right.
To make the play.
Can you put? Did you put MIN already for me?
Yeah.
You should have just put Dalvin Cook, bro.
Dalvin. And then I'm gonna write Cook over here for Angel. That's
Same
sloppy.
here.
But okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was our week 10 picks. Before we finish this up, Angel, is there one pick'em that you want to circle? Like that's for sure. You know you're guaranteed. So while Angel looks to see what his guarantee is, okay, that was quick as hell, man.
What did he pick? Did you pick New England, bro?
No.
His
Green Bay.
guaranteed is Green Bay.
Okay.
I like it
So
as Green Bay.
Jacksonville at Green Bay
Simple.
Packers. Once again, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys for listening, for
Yo,
subscribing.
Green Bay lose, be right, okay?
Green Bay lose, you right.
Nah, no, I'm definitely riding too.
Yo,
They losing
yeah.
to Jacksonville.
like, bro, no, they do.
Bro, Jake
They
the
lose to
Snake,
Jake
bro.
Sutton.
Jake the Snake Lutton, bro. Stop
Lutton.
front of my boy. So, once again, like we do every week, we thank you and appreciate you guys so much for listening. Thank you to my podcast brothers for making it work tonight. Eddie?
Before we end off, I'm sorry. We got a couple minutes. I know you want to go to bed, tired boy. Yo,
Yo, it's been Ben.
He's like, he's going to bed.
You got any,
Set it off.
got any WWE talk, man?
WWE,
yep.
oh man, yo, WWE, they're in a weird state. That's the other thing that I'm talking about.
Go
Roman
for it.
Reigns is currently the best heel character I've seen.
Awesome.
All WWE. I think they got to change the Seth Rollins. The whole Seth Rollins feud thing with Rey Mysterio is kind of, it's. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's tacky. It's kind of
trash.
Seth Rollins is feuding with Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, they're doing this whole. No, you know how back in 2007, something when Rey Mysterio, no, I'm talking like 2020, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero,
Yeah.
they were feuding for his child.
Uh-huh.
They kind of
Bro.
do. They kind of doing similar to that here.
No way they about to have a ladder match for
No,
custody, bro.
but they changed it up to where what now is that Rey Mysterio's daughter, Leah, is messing around with Seth Rollins' disciple Buddy Murphy. And now it's confusing because we don't know who's heel, who's face. At this point, I feel like I don't really care what's going on at this point. It's
That's
just-
what it sounds. It literally sounds like something. I'd be like, okay, I don't give a damn.
What
about
else?
that.
NXT, you know, it's still going on. It's
Go,
going
Pat,
on.
let's
AEW
go.
has been weird. I don't know if you guys seen it, but recently AEW they did some weird musical episode with MJF and Chris Jericho.
Really?
Yeah,
Who?
High School Musical in AEW?
He's 50 now. Chris Jericho just
Chris
turned
Jericho,
50.
he's still doing work. What's going on? We're still waiting for Edge to return. I'm dying to see him come back.
That's lit.
Apparently, everyone was saying the report saying that his recovery from injuries getting really slow. But I love one thing I love the fact right now is two things I love the most is what they're doing with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss. That's usually people don't go for this, but what they're doing with them is intriguing. It's different. It's actually entertaining. You know, on Monday where what's her name? Nikki Cross basically asked Alexa Bliss, "Hey, it's either you or me," and you or him, and she basically down said me, him. It was just like, well then, okay then, cool. Roman Reigns is a new stable. that he's creating with the Usos. I can't wait to see once Jimmy returns. I hope he comes back sooner.
I'm so glad WWE's doing something different and dope and letting them be them, bro.
I'm just happy they're letting Roman Reigns finally be Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Because if we had this character years before, after the Shield broke up originally, then they definitely would have loved Roman Reigns. Would have been over with the fans, but
man, they just had to find their Cena. Let's be real.
Yeah, real talk. It took a minute, but you know, we all can't be Cena, who like basically popped after his debut, and that's a once in a million thing, man. You know, even The Rock's debut wasn't something to be whatever of, bro. So that's just life.
And one thing I did not like, I did not like to see. It was after Hell in a Cell, you know, Sasha Banks won the title, right?
Yep.
It was great to see. It was finally and then she had this her first actual successful title defense in that time. I don't even check on her. Every time she had her first defense after winning title, she always loses. To see her beat Bayley is kind of cool to see. But then they tossed her into a feud with Carmella, which is. I don't knock off Carmella because she is a good wrestler. She's entertaining. She can wrestle.
She's a lot better than she was when she started. That's for sure.
But Money and Shred is just like you. She hasn't wrestled in months, and you've been teasing this new character for her instead of them fleshing out that character. The first thing they do is toss her into a title feud, and that's something I did not want to see.
That's WWE though, bro.
Yeah,
you know how that works.
They should have played it more smart. They should have played that. You should have played that smart. I believe Carmella. Yeah, she could be a future Hall of Famer. She could win the championship again. I guarantee she can. But it's too soon. Yeah, we don't know what the character's about. We don't know.
Wasn't Carmella doing like some shit with R-Truth? Right? That was Carmella?
Yeah, but now
she's 24/7?
She was the dude. She was the one with the dude, the ugly dude, James Worthy or whatever.
Yeah, Joe Ellsworth.
I said, oh, that's a basketball player, isn't it?
But yeah, no. Now they have this weird, no one can touch me thing going on. But then you toss her to a title feud. And it's just like, first of all, we don't know what her character is really about. It's got snippets of imagery, basically, of it. But it's just like, we don't know what her character is about. She came out, man. She was, super kick, and now she's immediately inserted to the feud. That's just
you know what's crazy? We had a longer WWE talk than golf
and baseball
and college.
Because he knows his shit. Like, I've been saying that we could. So, with fans, there's also another. Well, I'm just saying now, why not? So fans, you know, once we get to if we ever get to a point where we could expand and do more, I would love if you guys could one day hear Eddie and Ben do their Madden thing and talk about, you know, because there's so much that goes into like being in the league and running a team and all this stuff and updates and everything. And then this man Angel, when it comes to WWE, his contact in my phone, he's my blood brother. His contact in my phone is WWE plug. Still, this is the plug when it comes. You can literally be like, hey, Angel, what's going on? Do. Thank you, because I've had no idea. That's why we got Angel.
And they're changing a lot of stupid. It's weird now. I mean, the reason it's in a weird state. I'm saying they're terrible, but not saying not great yet.
It seems like they're on the up and up.
Roman Reigns, he's getting a new theme song. I can't wait. I'm happy for that. Roman Reigns, he's also changing his attire still. And even though he wrestles without the vest now, he's still saying he wants to change his attire a bit more.
Reigns said more tribal.
They're also changing the Usos theme song once they finally make the whole stable. Usos did the song they have now. Mm-hmm. They're making a new one to match up with the stable they're making for them, which is actually, you know, I'm happy for. I hope it's not some terrible ding 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 like that. Elias returned. I'm happy for that because I'm a fan favorite of Elias. I like his walk with Elias thing. Jeff Hardy needs his theme song back. Please bring back his theme song already. I'm tired of hearing.
Oh, you're talking about the don't you see the writing?
Yeah. The no more words.
That's when Jeff Hardy had a push.
I say Braun Strowman. I don't know what they're doing. They have no idea what they want to do with him because they already said they're not going to give him.
You got to make him a loser like the Big Show, man. You got to give him those WWE. You got to give them. Sorry, you got to give them. You got to give him those WrestleMania matches that make him like. You got to build him up like a heel. And have him lose in WrestleMania, just like the Big Show.
No, he's already basically the Big Show. I've never seen he turns more as most of the Big Show does not. He's had so many face and heel turns that it's crazy.
Ben,
that boy out cold, man.
Keith Lee, they ruined him.
I was rooting for Keith Lee.
Yeah, they debuted him with a terrible theme song, some terrible attire. Then now it's just like instead of treating him like Keith Lee, you know, he was athletic, he was entertaining, you know, he was great. No, now he's just some big guy who can do the power bomb.
Just girl.
Yeah, like no. If you see him in NXT and see him now it's totally different. Like he could do flips, he could do all that shit. But here, he could do a powerbomb. You know,
they just like, nah,
they just use him because the big guy, which is something we didn't want to see from him. We want to see, the NXT. How Triple H used him. He had great matches. He could jump. My bad. He could jump around. He could,
he needs his own table.
Yeah, you'll get used to it, man.
He needs to jump around and all that. But no, now they're just like, let's just not use him at all like that. Let's just keep him there to boost up the Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton feud. Another thing, I'm happy Randy Orton won the WWE Championship. I mean, no knock to Drew McIntyre, he was a great champion.
You're talking about
Randy Orton, yeah, he's WWE champion. I'm happy they actually gave him finally tossed Randy a bone because last year he's been killing it as a heel. I don't know, man.
It's always good when the WWE shows love.
You talked about Jeff Hardy getting his theme song back.
Randy needs to get his theme song back.
Yeah.
We need Broken Dreams back, bro.
That's something else. Drew McIntyre, I don't know about you, ever since he turned face, and it's been great for him. He's really benefited. He benefited from the time he left WWE to do his own shit, finally get his craft together, now to come back to WWE, and to have the story he has to be a guy who got fired. It was told he was the chosen one, got fired, went to the indie scene, and came back, beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's good. That's good. And ironic about that, he's the one who eliminated Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. So the fact that he knocked up Brock Lesnar in the WrestleMania to win the championship and to have a good, 6 months run, that's impressive. Not a lot of people have done that.
I haven't watched wrestling religiously since 2009, if you ask me. That's about a cool 11 years. Definitely. And I feel like I'm caught up with everything with Angel talking about it. And I'm surprised you actually had a lot to talk about the WWE. Well, I'm not really surprised, but I'm really surprised you had a lot. Yeah. Because you literally just basically gave me like a whole year worth of like recap.
Yeah,
and that's lit.
It's right now. It's really in the, I won't say weird state. It's a fragile state because there are things that you're not trying to cross. There are things where you with Roman Reigns. There are things you can tell it's Vince McMahon. Then things you can tell it's Roman Reigns is Paul Heyman. Yeah. And that's the state. I feel like it's Vince's. I think he's starting to realize now that you can tell him what to do, but if you let your wrestlers actually go out there and perform, like Seth Rollins, I'm not knocking off his character. His character is cool. Being the Messiah of the WWE. I'm just knocking off what they're doing with him, and I'm just knocking off this weird storyline they're doing.
It happens. You gotta push other people sometimes, because Seth Rollins, he's been pushed from like 20. What I've seen from like the highlights, he's been pushed from 2017 to 2019 as the face.
No, think about it like that. Think about towards the end of the end of the show, which was 2014.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And since then, 2014 to 2020, he's basically been the guy. He's not basically the face of the WWE, because everyone knows Roman Reigns is the face of the WWE. Let's be honest, everyone knows. But he's been like, if you need someone to replace, if Roman Reigns is down and you need somebody to be that face, that temporary face, you go to Seth. Seth Rollins can be that temperament guy. He's the guy you can basically call in if your top guy is just out. That's the guy you can use.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gentlefolk alike, was our WWE talk. Once again, we would love to get to the point where we could dedicate podcasts and entire segments to these things, because we joke around about the baseball thing and the golf thing, but we were probably more interested in the golf than the baseball thing, if I'm being honest as well. But we joke around with it, but we love sports. We enjoy sports, entertainment, and all of it alike. And just like I do every week, just want to update you guys on the top 5 draft order. Number 1, Jets. Number 2, Jacksonville. Number 3, Dallas. Number 4, New York Giants. Number 5, Washington. And the 6th man coming off the bench is your Los Angeles Chargers. I have been your host of this Lazy Sports podcast at Crew Steelski or Julio, joined by
at Sauce McGee, 2_ or Eddie, or the formerly known as the Tired Boy, but I gotta give it to my boy Ben. He already peaced out. He already peaced out, so he can't even.
But you guys had him for an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
He just couldn't survive that WWE talk. He just couldn't do it.
And last but not least, our special guest.
Yes, special guest.
At A Cruz, at King Chubbs for life, at Angel. Thanks for the...
Angel, any last words, man, for the guests?
Nah, it was cool being here. This is my first podcast, so it was cool doing it, and thanks for watching.
Are you interested in doing more if you have free some time?
Yeah, I mean, I got Thursdays and Fridays off, so that's more on the days you're looking everywhere.
Understandable. So, like, let's say if we do this on next Wednesday and you can't make it, and then we give you a call, for the recap picks. Can you make it?
maybe the car. I'll work next month. That was 1 to 10.
Okay,
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We got you.
But you know, if you got call and do the recap picks,
just make sure we got to call that.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of the picks you made.
yeah. I bet that they gave me a designated time when I go to lunch.
Yeah,
because we got an hour lunch.
Nah, I mean, I feel like you work 1 to 10. I'm pretty sure your lunch is around like 5 or 6, depending on how much you work. Nah, we're not. Nah, the podcast times are kind of wild right now with all of our work schedules. So
we getting done.
Yeah, we are definitely getting it done, man. I don't know if you mentioned this, but this is episode 9.
Yes, which means
episode 9.
New opening song coming for the next episode. We'll find a random one, and hopefully video in the next 3 episodes. So we thank you guys so much once again for listening, subscribing. Please interact some more. We give you our Twitters. Let us know how wrong we were. Let us know how right we were. And Ben is upstairs getting some sleep, so we gonna peace out. Yeah, I've been your host. Thank you so much, and here we go, Steelers.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Here we not go, Steelers.